are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Nee, you're muted.
I hope you can hear me now. Sorry, I couldn't hear. I was muted. Welcome back again to your most entertaining sports show. We are live on the Blueclouds Media YouTube channel and X at the same time. So, guys, join in. Welcome back again to your favorite channel, everyone. My name is Nate Zion, and as usual, always joined by Stephen G. Tonight, we have jump pack agenda and lots of sports news to talk about on today's show. The biggest story in the world of sports. We will dissect Chelsea's controversial stance on their sporting director, examine Ademola Lookman's pointed response to his coach criticism, and also preview what is being billed as the greatest boxing card in world history. We'll look at that also as we are live on the show. We'll also dive into the highest anticipated Champions League clash between Real Madrid and Manchester City. Plus preview the Aston Villa versus Liverpool, and also we will discuss the greatest or the latest on Chelsea's loanee Kane Chukwuemeka. As always, we want to hear from you. So join the live chat with your thoughts and then also questions. Don't forget to send everything in there. And also, like we always say, like, comment, and subscribe. If it's the first time watching us on this platform, be part of our community as we keep growing each and every time. I see DJ Saba, see you already there. And we apologize for our lateness. There was a technical hitch on our side over here. We're about to hit live as the stream is being scheduled 5 p.m. UK time. But when the time was up for us to hit live, and all of a sudden, technical problem is out of our control. We have to restart the whole computer, put everything in place again before we can start the show. So apologize for our lateness. As DJ said, as they say, lateness is greatness. So thank you, each and every one of you watching us live. Wherever you find yourself watching the show, I want to say thank you very much. Be a part of it in the comment section. Let us know your response in the poll that we put up there. So thank you all. The link will be coming soon over there to all our panels that who want to join us. And on X is coming on the way on X. So do not worry. Me, Steven, will entertain you guys for the next an hour and a half. We're trying to make sure we keep it within because there are other Champions League games. Like I said, we'll be looking at in today's. We'll be looking at Real Madrid and Manchester City. Big game. Champions League night, and also we will look at some of the games that took place yesterday. Celtic were that close, and I always say that distinguish between a big team and a smaller team who's trying to be big, but they'll get there if Brendan Rodgers keep the same squad for another season. And I feel like the formula of the Champions League formula really suits Celtic, because they were that close. 12 minutes to the end of the game for Bayern Munich to get an equalizer to kick Celtic out. I think Celtic were very, 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 very unlucky. But, I've always rated Brendan Rodgers. When I remember when Chelsea brought in Graham Potter, I was like, why wouldn't they look at this manager? He did a very great job with Liverpool, did a wonderful job also with Leicester City. So why wouldn't they try him? But they they know better. They brought in Graham Potter. So like I said, we are on. We're about to start the whole show. So guys, stay in with us. We'll be right back in just a short commercial break. All right, guys, so welcome back to the show again, and we'll get things going. I have to let Steven start everything with that. So guys, I'll be off in a second. Steven, you all right?
Yeah. I want to ask you, what's it called? One, I'm good. How are you? And two, what did Brendan Rodgers do at Leicester exactly?
Oh, he won the FA Cup.
Fraudulence, man. We got rubbed in that.
I mean, he still won it. It goes under his CV.
So
that's an FA Cup winner.
It was still robbery. You needed the referee's help for a blatant.
It's not written anywhere as robbery. It's written as he's won the FA Cup in the face of.
It's written as
in the hands of Chelsea
got screwed by the officials again. That's what it's written as.
All right, Steven, I'll let you take over for just a short period of time, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I got very something to attend to right now. I'll send you something right now. You can go through it if you need a little bit of help. So, you got your camera ready?
Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Right. I'm just getting to the thing that you sent.
All right.
Do you not need?
Yeah.
Because I've not seen much on the report that you've got at the top.
Yeah.
I'll probably go. I'll look at what some of the results mean from yesterday in Champions League. What could happen tonight?
All right, whatever you can tackle right now, go for it, and then I'll come back and help right now as soon as possible. Just give me 2 minutes.
Right, yeah, no worries. All right, I'll see you back in a sec.
Yeah.
So obviously, big week in terms of Europe. You've got the Champions League across yesterday and today. Absolutely brilliant game, AC Milan. Yesterday. Sorry, I've just accidentally opened something. I had to make sure that was muted so it didn't come through the stream. But yeah, yesterday, absolutely brilliant. Not Milan, sorry. Benfica Monaco yesterday. Absolutely incredible. I didn't watch a lot of it, and then I put it on, I think it was about the 50th minute. And then from there, all chaos happens. You've got the penalty to make it 2-2. Benfica, and then you've got Monaco instantly scoring to go 3-2. Monaco instantly scoring to go 3-2 up in the tie. Second time they'd led on the night. And then you got the equalizer literally 3 minutes later. I mean, the last 10, 15 minutes of that game, 20 minutes really, absolute madness. 1 minute, you've got extra time. Next minute, Benfica are through. Then it's extra time. Then Benfica rescue it again. I mean, they played each other 3 times in the Champions League this season because they played each other in the league phase as well. Benfica won the league phase game. They won the first leg, obviously, and then obviously last night they drew. But this is what we want to see. I mean, that game was entertaining. I mean, I heard that the Celtic-Benfica game, Celtic wasted a lot of chances from what I heard. So realistically, Celtic could have knocked out Bayern last night. If they just took their chances that they had, I mean, Ryan was telling us like they had 3-4 good chances in the first, I think it was half hour. So if they'd taken those chances, we're here talking about an absolutely brilliant win for Celtic. Unfortunately, Bayern got a late equaliser to deny them extra time. So who knows what would have happened if it stayed at 1-0 Celtic on the night, because you go extra time, maybe you go penalties, then it's the luck of the draw. Like, that is just how it is. But yeah, I mean, the other sort of game that really meant something yesterday, I say that because there was 4 Champions League games yesterday. The Club Brugge, or Brugge, however they say it, versus Atalanta game, that just ended up 3-1 on the night, 5-2 aggregate, absolutely steamrolled to victory, steamrolled Atalanta. So, yeah, Belgium have got a team through in Club Brugge. Also, talking of Belgium, in the Conference League, I think it's pronounced Cercle Brugge, they got through in the top 8 of the Conference League as well. So, I think there's only 2 Belgian teams remaining, if I'm not mistaken, in Europe, maybe 3. But, I mean, no one, I think, expected them to beat Atalanta, and they beat them in both legs. Last night, they were helped by the red card because they did concede very early, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, no, conceded 46 minutes. They actually took a 2-0 lead, so I'm correcting myself on that. It was AC Milan who took the early lead in their second leg tie against Feyenoord yesterday. Santiago Jimenez scoring in the first minute against his former club. I believe he's the first player to score for and against the same team, not including own goals in a single campaign in the Champions League, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So history was made in that sense, but unfortunately for him, unfortunately for AC Milan, it wasn't to be. They weren't able to overturn that first leg 1-0 loss because Feyenoord equalised in the 73rd minute. Header, I think, got tipped onto the crossbar, or at least hit the crossbar. Equaliser on the night from Carranza, 73rd minute.
Yeah.
And it put Feyenoord 1-0 on the night, 2-1 up on aggregate, and Feyenoord go through knocking out AC Milan. So there's a couple of shock results yesterday. Obviously, Feyenoord weren't expected to go through on aggregate over AC Milan, and they won the first leg. So they just had to basically defend their lead. Same thing with Club Brugge, or Brugge. No one would have expected them to go through against Atalanta, and then they've gone and done the job. You kind of expected Benfica to beat Monaco. I mean, they beat them in the league phase. They're the team that has more investment. They have the better players, so you expect that. Bayern Munich, obviously you expect that, but the fact that the first leg was only 1-0 and then the second leg was 1-0 and Celtic nearly got it to extra time, that is just worthy of praise for Celtic, the fact that they kept it so close. And you see some teams, whether this season or in the past, they play Bayern Munich and they get absolutely steamrolled. They get battered 3, 4, 5 goals against them. And Celtic, across the 2 legs, conceded 1 in each. So that deserves praise to Celtic. They put in a strong performance, represented Scotland well. I'm not sure the Rangers fans were feeling very comfortable for those 90-odd minutes when it looked like it was going to extra time. But like I said, fair play to Celtic. You put in a shift. Very unlucky not to be able to take it to extra time. Tonight, we've got 4 more games in the Champions League. Then tomorrow, you've got the Conference League and Europa League. We can get into that tomorrow. But for tonight, you've got Dortmund versus Sporting Lisbon, which is 14 minutes in already. That was a 5:45 p.m. UK kickoff. That's 0-0, but 3-0 Dortmund on aggregate. You've got PSV Eindhoven versus Juventus, 8 p.m. kickoff UK.
Mm-hmm.
PSV are at home tonight. They lost the first leg 2-1 in Turin. PSG versus Brest, Michael Richards' favourite team. PSG 3-0 win in the first leg.
Brest.
Both French clubs. So France are losing another club tonight. I think that puts them down to 3 clubs remaining, I think, after tonight. And then obviously the big game that everyone's looking at, Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Real Madrid going into this game leading 3-2 on aggregate. Can City turn it around? They're still a bit shaky, but you never know what can happen on these big European nights. So
they're still holes there. They're still holes in that defense.
I could watch the Real Madrid game, but personally, I might watch a goals show type thing, or I don't know, maybe I'll end up watching the PSV Juventus game because I kind of want PSV to turn that around because, again, that would be your third shock. You have 8 games. If you have 3 shocks, then it just says to me, well, look, the new format's working in the knockout playoff phases as well because it's providing us the shocks. So you've got some good games tonight as well. And obviously yesterday, entertainment. All the draws, just quickly, all the draws for the round of 16 for the Champions League, Europa League and Conference League all take place on Friday. We know that there's pairings of the top 8 teams. So Friday's draw will decide which pairing teams on the left side, which paired teams on the right side. Once that happens, we have no more draws in the Champions League, Conference League or Europa League for the rest of the season because the bracket will be set. We'll know what side Liverpool are on. We'll know what side... I forgot who the other team was that they're paired with, so forgive me. But, okay, better example because I do know this one. We'll know what side Man United on, what side Tottenham are on. They're paired, so they cannot face each other until the final. If you're paired, one's on one side, one's on the other side. I think for the Champions League, I think it's grey and blue sides. I think Europa League is grey and orange, and then Conference League, I think it's grey and green. Just so you've got the actual tournament colour, and then grey is the other side. But, yeah, I mean, I don't mind that because the draws get repetitive, they get boring. Why do I need to sit through you talking for 45 minutes to just draw some balls out of a pot to tell me who's playing who? Give me the bracket, only do the group stage draw, and then the playoff draw, and then around the 16 draw, then leave it. This is better. So much better. I'm actually looking forward to it. Okay. But, yeah, for me, there's a couple of good games. Obviously, like I said, a couple of the teams tonight are in deficits that they can't overturn. A couple of them you could overturn, but PSV's unlikely, but you never know, like I said. Might watch that also just to watch Vega, to be honest with you. And then, obviously, tomorrow, all eyes on Europa League and the Europa Conference, especially as a Chelsea fan, kind of looking more towards the Conference League, looking at the Heidenheim game, looking at the... I think it's Heidenheim-Ghent, I think, was one of the ties. I always get mixed up who's who.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
very,
Real
very...
Betis versus Ghent, and then Heidenheim have got Copenhagen, or Copenhagen as they're known. But in English, it's Copenhagen.
Exactly. Thank you very, very much, Stephen Don Papa G in the building. I want to welcome everyone here joining us on the show today. We are very, very happy to see you all coming up on the show today. Saski in there. We have Maya in the building. Yes, Sassy is joining us here in the show. Gunaman in the building. He said the UCL match have been great to watch. No lie, especially the Atlanta and Bruges game yesterday. The Atlanta Bruges game brought out some few stories also regarding Ademola Lookman, which later on we will dive into that. Ademola Lookman also came out and responded to Gianpiero Gasperino's comment. We're looking at, was it fair on the young 27-year-old African best? Yeah, African best. Was it a fair comment on the young player? People say that Gianpiero Gasperino was very upset and didn't think, I mean, with his age, he has a lot of experience, know how to handle these kind of situations, but it didn't go the way that Lookman expected it to be. But we'll look into that comment as to come. Welcome back to the stream. Tyler Raleigh, what's up, man? What's up?
Oh, big up everyone and big up
You
team.
doing good?
I am gutted for Celtic. I'm absolutely gut-wrenched for them last night. I thought they would take Bayern Munich to extra time in their own turf for Bayern Munich. But I'm gut-wrenched for them. I'm absolutely gut-wrenched after they've lost.
Besides that, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Look, I mean, the insane defense that we're having in a bad way. Looking at a bad way for the defending, first of all. It's terrible. We're shipping goals without reply. We've seen in a couple of games, yeah, we might have scored. But where's the shipping where's the replies when we're shipping in goals? Where are these central midfielders and those defensive ones? They need to work together. I want to see a new tactic within this manager. Otherwise, he's a goner by the end of the season. Even if he's on the contract, he's a goner. I don't see him winning trophies. I don't see winning men's trophies under him whatsoever. He's a goner for me, I'm afraid.
All right, that's from Riley. That's his concern over there. It's good. Big up to Sasky. It says Canada, China women today. Ashley Lawrence, Chelsea and Canada. Another cap over 100 and is it 1,000? I'm not so sure. Why?
No, over 100, and then he's saying it's 141 or 142 games.
Yeah, I didn't go through it very well before reading it. It says Italians want out yesterday. All Italian clubs, yeah, it also decreases the number of Italian clubs that will represent the Italians country in Champions League next season because they were out that early.
I don't think it does. They didn't get one of the top 2 places last year, I don't think, did they?
I wasn't so sure about that.
Because it only affects if they have a place less next season if they got one of the top 2 places last season in the coefficient. If they didn't, which I don't think they did, I could be wrong, I'll need to check this, then their number stays as it is.
Okay. All right. Absolutely. When you see that logo change, it means that there is danger somewhere. There is trouble. Someone is being troubled by someone. But anyway, we'll get into that. We'll welcome my brother here in the studio soon. Like the format, didn't think I would, according to Gunnar, he's talking about the format of the Champions League format. It's favoring some teams. Yeah, it's favoring some teams. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. It's like the past where you have to do home and away, home and away, home and away, home and away. It's like a league form. It doesn't necessarily, I can go to Madrid. Madrid can beat me. Other teams can come to my home ground and beat me, and I go to another home ground, someone's home ground, and I can go and beat the person. So that home and away, format is, off now. But let's see how it ends up. Now it is home and away now until the final of it. Final is a free ticket. Don't fumble like Manchester City. According to Gunnar says, Gettins, Brent, Gerasay, Adeyemi.
Gittins, Brent, Gerasay, Adeyemi, Chan, Emre Chan used to play for Liverpool, and Sabitzer all going for Dortmund at the moment.
Yeah. All going to Dortmund at the moment. And also, we have another news on Kano Chukwuemeka later on. We'll also bring that up. I was rooting for Celtic from Gunnar.
Yeah,
proper Chelsea. We have proper Chelsea in the building. Dan in the building. Big up to you, Dan. Says, hey, brother, send the link. I need to talk about these owners, bro. I know you want to talk about these owners. I know you have lots in your mind. Italy was second, I think, Stephen, for coefficient last year, and England didn't get. Remember,
I can get it up in literally 2 seconds. I've got the saved.
Okay. It's about time to get.
Oh yeah, last season was Italy.
This big protest happening. Is happening. Big up, panel. Big up to you, Dan. Big up to you. I hope you're doing well. Smash the like button, subscribe, guys. Absolutely. Let's get it on. Let's before we start the whole show, let's hear from our DJ. Sablis, welcome in. Big up to you, DJ. Welcome back again. Welcome back to the show, DJ.
Hey,
big up,
DJ.
Big up, big up, guys. Big up everyone in the
Big up,
stream.
big
Big up
up.
Tuny. I hope big up to everyone in the comments as well. Please smash the subscribe as always. You know the drill. Hope everyone's keeping well today.
Very, very well. I'm doing very
Very
well.
well, DJ. Thank you very much. So, DJ, are you absolutely gutted for Celtic last night against Bayern?
Do you know what? I was there. They were very unlucky, I have to say. They should have won that game. I'm not going to. I watched the game. They had at least 3 or 4 clear-cut chances to kill that game off. But this is the thing:
Yeah.
when you don't take those chances against a team like Bayern Munich, you know what they've got in their squad. They're always going to do something to you, no matter what. And this is why you have to do it.
Go, DJs. 12 seconds.
Yeah. But that's what happens. That's what that's what I keep saying. Lee. That is when you're, as I said, when you're an elite club like Bayern Munich are. This is what they do to you. And if you don't take your chances, yeah, this is what happens. They'll do you for it. And listen, I've got no love fair for Bayern Munich. I know over the years we've had feuds of them and their club, and we've played them in the Champions League. I've never liked them in terms of that, but I do also have to give credit where credit is due. They are an excellent team, and they've got an excellent manager as well. So in that kind of like where you can't, well, I'll say an excellent manager, but he's a good manager. But he managed to get the job done last night, and you know, look, fair play to them. Celtic should have done it. I felt sorry for Brendan Rodgers at the end. I must admit, you know, he looked like a guy who was so down because I think he just knew his team were there to just do it last night. But hey, it's what it is. Gutted for him, obviously, but obviously, you know, Bayern Munich are going to be a tough team to crack in his Champions League, leading up to the last lot of games coming up.
Yeah. Now let's talk about Manchester City. They're away to the Bernabeu. I think what
We'll talk about Man City, Real Madrid a bit later, Tyler. You're jumping too high. You're jumping too high. We'll talk about Manchester City here in a bit. But we're gonna start the show. We will start the show. We'll start the show with something very, very interesting over here. As it's being revealed, I'm sure DJ might have seen. Steven said probably he has dealt into it and see what the Athletics are. Reporting on their platform. And later on today, I think I read this from Simon Philip website, and he indicated that the Athletic has reported some news that are going to anger Chelsea fans even more as they gear up for a potential protest. Some Blues fans have been organizing a protest for next Thursday that will be against the ownership and how they are running the club right now. Reporters said the Athletic delivers news that will anger Chelsea fans who are ready to protest. Man, the main subject is Chelsea Football Club are in full confidence in protecting the two stooges, which is Winstanley and Paul Winstanley, and who again? I forgot the other guy's name. Lawrence Stewart. So
but the
I don't
protest
know where
is on
you guys.
Tuesday, not Thursday. Bowley's got a summit thing on Thursday, but the protest is Tuesday.
Right. So I don't know where you guys stand on this. I'll start with DJ, or then I'll go to Tyler, then I'll go to Stephen G. DJ.
Yeah.
What have you
Listen.
heard?
I've heard that news, and to be honest with you, I think they may come out and say whatever they want to say. But the bottom line is, that they need to change this direction, and these idiots need to go. And I think you'll find on Tuesday I can tell you right now, a lot is gonna come across to these guys on Tuesday when the thing happens. And it could even work. I'm not saying it's gonna happen in terms of, but it could tarnish their image big time. And if these guys don't wake up and smell the coffee and see what the Chelsea fans want, because I also saw on the same outlet that they will not sell their shares either. Okay, which for me is I don't think anyone's expecting that. To be honest with you, I don't think anyone expecting them to get out of the football club. All we want is the model to be changed and for them to change the direction of the football club. We know they're not going to get out. If they can get out, brilliant. If another person can come in and buy the club, fantastic. All this nonsense that there is no opportunity to buy the football club, they can't sell is utter nonsense as well. I think that's been revealed out now that they can actually be bought, but they're not going to sell. We know that. But all we're asking them to do, and I do believe Stevie, the guy who's actually arranging all this, has more or less gone on TalkSport today as well. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He's gone on to TalkSport today. He's put his comments across to Jim White and also to Simon Jordan today about the protest and what it's all standing for.
I
And
heard
he's
him in the
also
morning. In the
he went
afternoon.
he went into more depth information as well about the debt that we are currently holding at this football club. That they asked, we have got debt with these guys.
See, 100 and something million debt.
So 140 million debt that
140
we
million,
currently
yeah.
got with these guys, and so there is debt in the football club. So when these guys come out and say we've got no debt, what the hell are they talking about? Because we should not be in this situation. The whole idea why Roman Abramovich sold up was so the club stays debt free. He made the club 1.5 debt free, and all of a sudden these guys are now going and doing a lot of things behind the scenes to make us get into that. Now, for me, that is gone against one of the I think that's gone against one of the things Roman put down on his thing when he sold a football club. So that for me should be looked into. So if there's a good lawyer out there that can check out the whole paperwork of what was all being said in this, I hope there is one out there, because if these guys are still going against everything Roman has said on that, he had the club debt free. He doesn't want the club to get debt. They need to change the stadium. They need to, not take anything out of the football club. And my understanding is from listening to what this guy said today, it looks like they already are taking things out of the football club, and they shouldn't be doing this in their 10-year. So they've gone against one set. That's
They're not
sanction for me in
taking money
itself.
out. They're not.
Well, it's still money, bro. It's still money. They're still kept us in debt. As far as I'm understanding, they've still got us in debt, bro.
You're
And
going to
that
be
shouldn't
in
be the
there as a
case.
football club, though. You're always going to be running at a loss. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, but it shouldn't. But if you
To
actually
be
go
fair,
by
yeah,
those,
I
yeah,
know
go
what
on.
you're on about, the guy on TalkSport, right?
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
said, I think it was 140 million in debt across 3 years.
140 million.
yeah.
I mean, bro, I thought it'd be more than that. I'm actually impressed it's not more, to be honest.
You want it to be
That's
more than
what?
that. Nah,
That's
yeah, go on.
rough calculations. That's about 47 million a year, roughly.
About that.
But I mean, Roman had us in, what was it? 1.5 billion? Something like that, right?
Before he left, yeah.
Before he left. They
And
paid
that
it off, though.
was across what? 18, 19 years, something like that.
Yeah, but look at the success
So
we came out of it, though, Steve.
realistically, they're running on a similar path, to be honest with you, if not actually technically smaller losses.
What's he saying? What's the JC saying in the comments?
Well, JC said,
Big up,
JC
JC.
said, you are mistaken, DJ. Bolly took out 500 million credit line within 3 months of his stewardship for the purpose of cash flow. LOL, your information is wrong, according to what JC is saying over there. Big up to you, Maya. Big up to you. Hope you, Nehemiah. Also, big up to you, Nehemiah. Big up to you guys, all of you in there. Nehemiah and Proper Charles, Dan himself, also in there. Big up to everyone there. Dan also, I think that Dan should be joining us here in a bit. I want to hear from him too. And JC said, "You okay." That was what that one I just read it right now. Bolly was looking
I'd love to see that. I'm
issue
sorry, Nee.
500 million.
Sorry, Nee. I would love to actually see that. Those that are, of what JC's actually saying. I'd love to actually see the paperwork of all that, if that is the case. To be honest with you, but anyway,
JC said Bolly was looking to insure 500 million worth of bonds and took out credit line of another 500 million. That was in his third month of chairman as a chairman. So Greenman says Stephen basically right over there. Bolly was wants to is a hedge Chelsea asset someday to buy more sporting assets.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
That's what he thinks it was happening. So yeah, let's go to Riley. Are you there? All right, I'll wait for him when he comes back. Let's get to Dan and Dan in a second. Welcome back to the show, Dan. You doing all right?
Hello, everyone. Hello,
Big up, Dan.
Big up, Big DJ. Sorry I haven't been on the show. We see things that everyone never sees. We're Chelsea to die. We've seen it all. I've been all right, Nee. This was to talk about Celtic. Was unlucky, unfortunately, against Bayern Munich last night. To Riley, I did watch the game, but unfortunately unlucky. But Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. They've got a good striker called Harry Kane there who could score goals.
Yes, exactly that.
All right.
All
right.
The situation is, everyone, please smash the like button and subscribe to my brother. He doesn't do this constant for you guys to waste his time. He's my brother. He's knee, and big ups to everyone. DJ, much love to you. Riley, much love to you, and big up Stephen.
Thank you very much, Dan, for having you in the show, as usual.
Dan, you actually appear on Football Power Hour as well, may I add?
Yes, you know me when I go in there and wind them up, because Man United's typical Man United Football Power Hour. He knows me. I'm so happy they're in the mud. But I'm not talking about Man United today because I know EA United's this phone and they're all crying. They're all crying like babies for me what's going on at United. And they've got a protest coming soon. They've got a protest coming soon. But I'm happy. Do you know what? Man United, hold that. Hold it. I'm so happy that you're...
Bro, they're more in the mud than Chelsea are and were. They literally literally are on the line for PSR and they've got to struggle to sell people because Casemiro still wants to stay. Good luck.
Amrin's job apparently is on the line. I saw links today to Carlo Ancelotti, Zinedine Zidane being mentioned today. They're already trying to sign. Apparently, how true it is, I don't believe it's true, but they're saying apparently
you think Zidane's going to go there with the mess they're in?
Candidates.
It's going to be a mess more bringing in Zidane. This is the guy who doesn't speak English.
Ain't going to happen.
Neither does he understand
English. Not going to happen. Zidane will never go to Man United.
Zidane will only do Real Madrid and the French national team. That's what it'll be. Deschamps is meant to be leaving after the next World Cup, I think. So he'll wait and then take that job. That's what happens.
I hear all these Man United fans want Amrin out right now because they reckon they might get a championship next season.
It's not his fault, though, guys. It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
No,
if the club's on the PSR line and can't invest, that's on the board and the sporting directors.
Guys, so let's get things rolling right now.
Just quick, right?
Okay.
You know, on this whole protest thing and that, yeah? So, firstly, as much as we want Egg Barley out, it's unlikely to happen, right? So the message needs to be more change your model. Because if it's more about change your model and they actually do change it and then it doesn't work, fair enough, you tried, it just didn't work out, right? But if they keep the model the same, and this is what I kept banging on about the other day, if they don't change the model, yeah, they keep it the same and it doesn't work, the noise from the fans will get louder, the amount of protests and the amount of people at the protests are going to get bigger and louder and more frequent, yeah? Mm-hmm. And eventually, what's going to happen, yeah? There will be an offer slapped down on that table from Bowley or something, and then you do have to take them to your investors because you're a private equity firm, and then it's up to them whether they accept it or not. It's not up to you as Feliciano and Egg Barley whether it gets accepted because it's not your money. These are the realities.
It's one of many. It's going to be one of many, but it's going to be one of many protests, Stephen. Let me tell you that right now,
this I won't be surprised if this doesn't happen more frequent for the last few home games of the season. We've got about 7 home games left.
Guys, let me outline this before we get to distance with this today's stream. I have an application that I'm subscribed to. This application generates 3 minutes of our live streams. If you guys can watch, I have been uploading some. I've been uploading some instance or little clips from our live streams. So what I want us to do now is,
I've seen them, bro. I've seen them.
Yeah. If we have to let one have his opinion, let's let him start with his submission and let it end. It makes it easy for the AI to get a whole, what I say, topic of what a person is trying to say, so we can clip it and then upload it. You get what I'm saying? Because most of the time, not everyone have the chance to watch a 2 hours of live stream or an hour and a half of a live stream, or maybe even a 15 minutes of live stream. So what this application does is it clip it and make it easy for someone who doesn't have time to sit down and watch an hour of a stream, can just go on and say, okay, this is just 3 minutes. I can watch and hear what these people have to say. So it helps in that way. So if this person jumps in, it makes it very difficult to get a complete description of what the person is saying when that happened. So let's take it one after the other. Okay. Who wants to jump in? Dan, you want to jump in? Or no, Tyler, I was going to let you jump in until before you left your chair. So guys, do not worry. I'll come to your comment. Do not worry, please. I'll come to you. You know I will do that for you. Gunaman has a lot coming on in here. He says the Canadian fullback was that score. I think he's talking about Fonso David, which I believe he is. Not Harry Kane. Absolutely. Yeah. Blueclouds out according to Nehemiah, and more from Gunaman. Gunaman's, I think United are 15th or 16th, isn't it? They should be, I think, yeah, around there. Yeah, Maya, big up to you. So United should hold that they are they are broke for PSR at this moment. Maya said we all know that they won't change the model. They showed it to us after they didn't sign any player in this January transfer window. They want us to really rally on Jackson.
Rely
On Jackson up front. Thank you very much, Maya, for that comment. Let's go to Rally. From Rally, we go to Dan and see what that helps. Rally, over to you. There's been report on Chelsea supporting the sporting directors. What's your take on that?
One word: dreadful. Why are you sticking to their same sporting directors where they don't know what they're doing? They bought kids. They bought players as and I quote, kids, because we don't have anyone that can fix the position we are most vulnerable in each games. I find it disgusting that they're keeping the sporting directors, because in the men's team, we don't get players that actually can fix the foundation in different positions. It's horrible to see that. They can't stick to the same group. They can't stick to the same directors at this point in time. I am disgusted in what they're doing. They need to get a common sense, because the way forward here is to get the new sports directors in who knows the problem in this club and can get it fixed with the right transfer. It's terrible quality from them. It really is.
Thank you very much, Rally. We're going to go to Dan. Dan, what's your take on this latest news from Simon Philip? I think he quoted that from Athletic on the support from Chelsea with the sporting directors. Let's hear from you, Dan.
Another brown inflow merchant, Simon Phillips. You've got all of them out there. They're all a bunch of pedigrees of these owners. They're so much up there. We'll say, what's the word? I ain't going to say bum. I'm not going to say arse. But what's that other word? They're so clinical of these owners and these directors, sporting directors. Honest to truth, the pedigree of our blue blood like cells in our veins is disgrace. From day one, we've all said from day one, every single big YouTubers, myself, these owners, not just Ed Barley, not just Todd Bowley, not these sporting directors, are clowns. They are clowns. They are the biggest frauds. They want the club as much as merchants. They're not looking to be successful, bringing experienced players in, bringing in the talents that what we needed to finish top 4 this season. You had Enzo Marasco the other day. This ain't the top 4 total team for this season. It might be next season. It's been over three years, decades that we've had all these players coming in and out. You've got injuries, Christ's sakes, and you get rid of Joe Felix on loan to AC Milan. You've got no Jackson. You have no Nuni Madueke, no Reece James. Why is Reece James all of a sudden comes back and gets injured? The whole corrupted thing, yeah. I don't care. People of a fan base thinks, oh, it's not Todd Bowley, it's their body. This should be sanctioned, both of them, even Todd Bowley, with the tickets, doing 4 tickets to private people coming into Stamford Bridge. Don't care about the fan base. They won't bring in tickets privately so they've got more social money. They're here for money. They're here for the fact that they're not here for Chelsea Football Club. And then you go buy a young player who's midfield in case the injuries of Casado and Enzo. Twice we've lost to Brighton, the Eagles. We are the Eagles. We are Brighton FC. We are their trust, their process and their program is basically Brighton Arsenal FC. You got like the you got the Sheffield Eagles FC in our club, and half our fan base needs to wake up, because if we do not make Champions League football in the next 2 years, right, good luck to every single fan who thinks these are doing good process. They're not changing the system. They're not changing the model. They're going to still carry on all lie to the PR brown envelopes nonsense crap about they was going to change the ways. They're going to get 25 and upwards. Haven't done that yet. 20, like, what is going on? Oh, what? Because we're 6, and because what? We were top 4 this season. Oh, we're in the title challenge race. Knew from day one we wasn't. And FA Cups is the most Chelsea thing, yeah, where we've been to a final for the last decades. They've ruined Roman Abramovich DNA. And all this stuff I've been hearing about Roman and stuff like that now, the truth, I told you I told you lot from day one about Roman, about this sanction, and Didio will back me up. And I even told you, Nee, this truth will come out about Roman. And what's happened now? It's come out that he was forced to be in sanctions, and no one ever believed me. And I said from day one, he was forced to get kicked out of that club. And I said that from day one. And now, truth is coming out about Roman.
Dan, I mean, Roman being forced out of the club, I think we all know that because of the relationship and some history with tie with the Russian president, which is Vladimir Putin. We all know that. We don't want to go talking about Roman now because Roman
but Nick,
just quick on a side note of that thing, yeah, just quickly. So you know the EU, they dropped, so they've sort of lessened the sanctions to an extent, right? They've removed the part about relations with the Russian government. So do you know what he's sanctioned for now? He's sanctioned for being a Russian businessman, aka he's sanctioned just because he's Russian. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, well, Steve, the thing is, well, I'm not talking about what I'm trying to say is to you, and Steve. I understand.
Dan, hold on a second. I know you've talked about models, you talk about this, you talk about that. In your perspective, which parts of the model do they have to change? Can you elaborate on the model that you are talking about?
Yeah, I will do. Let me finish this bit first about that. Right. With the situation with the sanctions with Roman, he's got a chance to get his club back. Right, because
let's not go to Roman Abramovich.
No. But just quickly, let me just quickly have my say on this one, quick, please, Steve. Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about Roman, but these clowns of the sanction, right? Yeah, are now scared because, as we all know, it's Roman's baby at Chelsea Football Club, and he could get that back now because from day one it was all fixed with Todd Bowley, from Boris Johnson to Todd Bowley and Ed Barley. I'm going to give you why this model and this trust the process nonsense, yeah, and his pedigrees of these owners here for investments. They're here for money. It's because they want to buy players and invest in players that could be potentially good in a couple of years, but they might be bad and profit the money. We're lucky they ain't got rid of Cole Palmer yet because the amount of things he's done good, but the system, the change of the system model, everyone's saying, oh, it's all changed and all these models, all systems change. It hasn't not changed, me, right? To change the model to a system, you have to bring experience. You have to bring in like players that has one different kind of cultures. Yeah, Champions Leagues, no matter World Cup, Premier Leagues. You have to be on top form, like top DNA, where you're like in the lead of the team and consistently, yeah, being compact every single game. We haven't seen that from Jackson, and they reckon he's worth 100 mil. It doesn't worth 100 mil because
Dan,
last season.
they're going to ask you again, what is Chelsea's model? Can you tell us? And
What
why
is
do you
Chelsea's
think
model?
they have to change it? Yeah,
Uh,
tell us.
Chelsea's model is it's investment. Know what an investment is? Making money. That's what they care for. Only money. They don't care about nothing. The model, what they want, is basically bringing profit, bringing money, bringing investing, bringing full like tickets, like legal tickets from different like cultures or people coming in, bringing brands in that. Whenever do you ever see Chelsea Football Club have a bed on its side playing a football match? All this they're all about development money. That's what they are for. They don't care about bringing players in that is going to be improved to win Premier League. Yeah, that's what their model is. Their model
Done.
is bringing young children in, to young children in the club, right? To bringing young children in from like age whatever to the first team so it can invest for money and profit. So, because if the players that are coming into Chelsea could be potentially good or potentially not good in the future, they could make money out of that player. That's what they're bringing in. Young development, young players. No experience. There's no. This model is more for young development players. They don't want the up age groups, where you've got like players who have got more experience in. They want to bring non-experience in that hasn't played and
All
give
right.
them a chance to play
Dan,
on the pitch.
Dan, let me help you out here a little bit.
Just
I
quick,
know.
yeah. Just quick. The one
Go.
thing I will say is, yes, the model is to buy young players, yeah, and supposedly they're still not changing it to be over 25 players allowed and all that, yeah. The one thing I will say where I do disagree is that if they were smart, they'd buy experience, not because of the part about the model is just buying kids, they don't want to win. Realistically, winning is best for them. So they should buy experience because winning's best for them because winning gets you more profit and more money, right?
Exactly.
That's where they're making a mistake. It's not that they don't want to win. They're going about winning the entirely wrong way. Because if you add the experience, you win. You win, you get more money because obviously prize money and more global brands will want to partner with you and more people will see your name and stuff like that. So it's not that they don't want to win. They're just going about winning the wrong way is the way I'd put it.
Thank you very much. And Dan, you just said this, that they just business people. There's no owner in the Premier League who doesn't want profit. There's no owner in the Premier League. Jim Ratcliffe, the same thing. He's cutting down money so they can save money for the football club. Daniel Levy, the same thing. Joe Louis, the same thing. Every owner, Evangelist Maranaki, the guy in charge of Fulham, same thing. Every owner in the football club.
is Forest.
Forest, yeah. Every owner in the football club wants to make profit. These.
Okay, well, so Neat, can I ask you a question afterwards? Can I ask you a question?
I'll let you. We did talk about ambition. We did talk about these owners not having that ambition. To be honest, that ambition is right there. It's right there. Ambition is there. But then the way of them showing that ambition is not clear to the fans. You get what I'm saying? The fans are asking for some experience. No wonder Chelsea. I'm done. I'm very sure you're happy when Chelsea brought in Moses Caicedo, Marco Kurela. Chelsea brought in Cole Palmer from Manchester City. I'm very, very happy. You're happy Chelsea brought in.
Neat. Right. Can I ask you? Is this right? Okay, I'll let you finish.
So a lot of Chelsea fans were happy when they brought in all these players from all around the world. Extavio Williams. I'll tell you, Chelsea fans are very, very happy about this player. Yes, they are good players, but the question is, we want some established players to mix up with these young players for them to start winning. They've shown it last summer. People were talking about the goalkeeping department. They did not solve that problem. The striking department has been there for almost about 7 years since Diego Costa left the football club. We've never had any out-and-out number one elite striker at the football club. How many years now? The fans are frustrated in this aspect. So I'll say that the ambition is there, but then it's not being done in the right way. They're asking of increase that age structure, which is part of the model. Bringing in young players, it's okay. but increase the age. Let's have about 25, 26. We've seen some of them, but still not the elite. Tosi is not an elite center back to be able to come in and play for Chelsea. Levi Kowa is still learning on the job.
Okay,
He's not established
Nee.
yet. You get what I'm saying? But I
get what you're
understand
saying.
what you were saying.
Well, I get what you're saying. So, what is it? Is it a business club or is it Chelsea Football Club, Nee?
Football is
The
not
way,
business.
way you're
No,
explaining,
but
the
you
only
have
way
to
you
understand
explain that.
Football is a business. That's the
Hang
reality.
You have to understand it.
Hang on.
Dan, I know
You're
you're going to
talking
say,
about
before
investing
you
in your
get
players.
angry and get angry,
Right,
you have to understand that football is business.
No, it's not a business club, Nee. When ever Chelsea ever been a business club? It's not a business club. We're not in investors. We're not a buy-sell project. We're not Clean Easy. We're not like Avon. We're not nothing like other things in like projects in the shopping market, super.com supermarket. We're nothing like that. We are
Dan,
Chelsea Football Club.
Dan, you are still living you're still living 40 years ago style.
Don't care me 4 years
what
ago.
it is.
But Nee, right? So what? So you're talking about we're still living 4 years ago. What's Real Madrid doing, Nee? What
They're
is
doing
Real
business
Madrid
at the
doing?
same time they're winning.
What is Barcelona doing? What is all these top clubs, AC Milan doing? They still know their history of their club, and they're still
Hold on.
improving players.
I'll give you an example.
No, please.
You're not making sense
No,
here,
but
Dan.
I'm making sense.
You're not making sense.
Dan, you two, stop him a minute.
No, my brother, yeah. You're talking about a club being a business. You see these clubs like Real Madrid, yeah. They're not investment business clubs. They're bringing improving players that want to win successful trophies day in, day out, every single year.
You're wrong.
What's these owners doing?
You're wrong.
What are these owners doing? They're not
You're
doing
wrong.
that. They're not
No,
doing
Real
that.
Madrid are the biggest club
But
in the
how
world
can
with
we
one of
be-
the
how
biggest
can we be wrong?
stadiums. They can
Right.
afford to make
So
the
how
money
long?
the way
Right.
they can.
So,
We can't.
okay, wait,
That's
so,
the issue.
so how long do you think these owners, yeah, are actually going to want to win it? What you expect to have these owners for the next 10 years and don't win nothing at Chelsea? No Premier League, not bringing in experienced players that could be constantly winning Champions League. You've got to have money. These clowns have not even spent one money of their own. They spent Roman's money getting these invested players. You spent 1.5 billion on players. Yeah, that 1.5 billion is not a successful club that hasn't won nothing. It's 3 years now. 3 years, yeah, they've been at this club, have done nothing. Got no trophies, no sensitivity. They're here for investment. By next year, when Cole Palmer puts the digits in his name, they will sell him. That's what they want. It is a business club. We ain't no business club. I don't know how fans could come out, yeah, saying this is a business club. This is not a business club. We are Chelsea Football Club.
That's not what we're saying.
No, but I know. I know what
saying
these
football
can I
as a
just
whole
is
is a
implode a
business.
little
That's
bit
the
here?
harsh
DJ,
reality of
DJ,
football in this day and age.
I'm getting both arguments.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, DJ. Just give me a second. You speak right after. We are not saying that Chelsea's a business football club. I'm saying nowadays, football, if you don't add business to your football, you cannot survive. You cannot compete against the elite football clubs out there. Real Madrid pull more than everyone can pull in this world. I'll go back again. I'll just take 60 seconds on this. Real Madrid brought in Hendrick. Real Madrid has also bought what's his name again from Manchester.
Didn't they get Vinny when he was really young as well?
Very young, yeah. They brought in Hendrick when he was very, very young. They brought in Rodrigo when he was very, very young. But they have experienced players there when they meet that up.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point, my brother. You're missing the point.
You see, this is the thing, Nick. What I'll say to you guys is this. You guys are hitting on about the business and also you're talking about the playing side of things. What Dan is saying is spot on and what you're saying as well is spot on, all right? Unfortunately, since these owners have come in across now for all these football clubs, they're treating it as a business. But what I will say with the likes of Manchester City, the likes of Real Madrid, the likes of Barcelona, the likes of AC Milan, the likes of Bayern Munich, and all these kind of clubs that we're supposed to be competing against in Europe, right? What they've got is a history of their club. So what they're doing is they're bringing the young players in, but they're still adding experience to this squad, right? If you look at Chelsea over the years, right? Stephen and everyone, right? Yeah, over the years, who would have thought Demba Ba would have been a world-class player? Who would ever thought Luke Remy was a good world-class player? But what they were bringing experience in to help the team. All we're basically saying here, me and Dan is, and why I'm going with Dan on this one, You don't need to go and buy an Mbappe. You don't need to go and buy if it's out of your price range, but you can still afford to buy a player who's experienced enough, that's won things in the game, to come to our football club and help this young team out to win trophies again. That's all Chelsea fans are asking for. But what they're doing with this model, and I don't understand why Chelsea fans are going so along with this model, which is, to me, in a disgrace in itself, right? Yes, they've come in as a new ownership, and yes, there's a business model. But look what they're doing with that money. 1.5 billion, guys, and we haven't even got a bloody spine in our team. We haven't even got a
You
decent
realise I'm
goalkeeper.
on that side of things as well, right?
Yeah, we haven't even got a good defender. We haven't even got an excellent striker. They've gone and wasted that 1.5 million on youngsters. That 1.5 billion on
All the
youngsters.
defense are no good. We don't have any
Sanchez,
good
bro.
defense.
Sanchez, a third choice goalkeeper at
Sanchez.
Brighton, and we go and bring
Fine.
him to our football club. What are we doing here as a football club, man? This is not Chelsea. I mean, this is what I'm trying to make you guys understand. What
This
Dan
ain't
is
not
saying is
Chelsea.
spot on. It's not Chelsea. Back in the day, whether you like to accept that Roman done things differently, whatever you want to say, yeah, it was a different ball game, blah, 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 whatever you want to say, he still brought in players that were not what you call of great ilk. So, for example, I'll give a prime example: Djukanovic under Claudio Ranieri. Now, no one heard of this Bray, but what he was experienced to come and help out the team when need be. So, if an injury happened to Frank Lampard, or an injury was to happen to Michael Ballack, or someone like that, the guy can step in. These
The
guys are
backup.
not even.
They're not doing
These
it.
guys are not even bringing in experienced players to help this team out. And until they start doing that model, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. And I said at the very beginning of your stream, Nee, was where would you like to see this model be changed? I said it from the beginning. They need to change their model, which means yes, you may need to change your wage structure slightly, but you're going to need to bring some experienced players into this team to help this team start competing again. Because at the moment, it's been 3 years since these guys have come to our football club, and we have not competed for anything at all. Poch got us to 2 finals. We lost them both, right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. As much as we want to go on about
also,
Pochettino,
and DJ, and also, yeah, Nee, I feel sorry for these players going to this FIFA World Cup. And at the time, you've got to understand, was it these owners who got us to this FIFA World Cup? Or was it Roman? Because the thing is, yeah, we wouldn't be in this FIFA World Cup after the end of this Premier League if it wasn't for Roman. So you're buying young development players for no experience. We ain't going to go win that FIFA World Cup. We was in there, yeah, with non-development players
it's
that
early
hadn't got any
holiday.
experience.
It'll be an early holiday for the
It'll
players,
be an
bruv.
early
I mean, they're
holiday
going to go
for
and they're
us.
going to go out. All I'm
Yeah.
basically saying, no, going back to my point, no, Dan, and to all of you on the panel, I know you guys want to move on from this, Nee. All I'm basically trying to point to you guys is this, right? Yeah. The whole idea of this protest happening and why we want them to change the model. We know they're not going to leave. We know already they're not going to sell up and leave. We know this already, right? Regardless, there's a clause in there saying they can sell up, but they're not going to sell up because of who and what they are. But what you can try and do to ownerships like this is tarnish their image, because at the moment, if protests go against you, all these people that have actually had assets in this company, Blueco, whatever they are, they're going to look at it and say, "What the hell are you doing with Chelsea Football Club?" They're going to start having second doubts about putting assets into their stuff, because that's what they're doing. They're a holding company. They hold all the assets for these people, right? These big, large organizations out, including Newcastle's owners, by the way. They own some of their stuff as well. They're going to start looking at things like this, and they're going to start thinking to myself, oh my God, what are we actually doing here? Yeah. But the results on the pitch need to change for one thing. Okay, we need to start bringing in, and all I've basically said, is all along to you guys is, the reason why I'm against these guys and why I keep saying they need to prove me wrong is because at the moment they've been at the football club for 3 years. They've talked to talk. And when you hear the video that was put out from Egg Bally a couple of days ago, it's been going around, right? Yeah. That in itself, if that doesn't sicken Chelsea fans, their stomachs, I don't know what does. The man literally more or less talked about Brighton Football Club. He talked about innings, which is a baseball game.
And that's
Yeah?
why they
This
said,
is not
no,
baseball.
it's not
This
baseball.
is football, bruv.
And
This
it's not
is football.
This is not
Dan.
Yeah, this is football, man. Yeah, not baseball. And you're talking about innings. Yeah, you're talking about Brighton. Oh, they're a well-run club. Yeah, that have won on the field. What the hell have they won on the field? A community? What is it? Some friendly community shield back how long ago that was? What model are we following here, man? And then they've got the nerve to bring in Leipzig. Then they put Milan in the conversation on top of all that, because I understand the Milan owner was there as well at the time, and part of it, or whoever owns Milan was there. And I'm there thinking, my God, you're talking about two historic clubs in Chelsea and AC Milan here. We are not two small clubs out of nowhere. AC Milan, if anyone knows about AC Milan, they have made their history in Italy, right? Okay, and that's exactly what they have done all these years.
And that's why I
Chelsea's
said
done
about
it. Okay, they've done well. Okay, there's a business side that's come into the game now, but you've got to equal it both out. And at the moment, these guys are only concentrating on the business side of it all. I'm sorry to say that. And JC, whatever you're saying to me in the comments, bro, you're a businessman yourself. Whatever you do, you know as well as I do that all they're running our football club at this moment in time is a business. They're not thinking about success on the pitch. And this is where the Chelsea fans are coming at these guys. Arsenal have gone through it. Saskia Gunnar would know that. Yeah, how many things? What have they won under this?
DJ, this is why, DJ, I don't think they're not thinking about success. They are thinking about success.
No, they're not.
It's the way they're going about it that's wrong.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you got it spot on, Stephen.
Hold on. There's no one that will invest 1.5 billion to football club and never think of success. I know we are bleeding. We are bleeding. We as Chelsea fans are bleeding. We are bleeding very well. And I'm saying bleeding a different way, not bleeding red color. We are bleeding as we are in pain on how the football club is being run. And to be honest with you, I said it. These owners have invested lots of money. Look, let's go to other football club who cannot even invest money to bring in players. What about that? But we see owners. I like these owners, but they have to change teams to get the football club running the way it used to be under Roman a little bit. And the difference
That's what I'm saying
between these two owners is Roman doesn't care. Roman has unlimited resources. It's his own money. But these guys have dipped into the bank, pick up someone's money, invested into their football club. That is why the main priority is they have to get that money back to retain it where they took the money from.
But then, what they've gone and said to us, okay, which again no one seems to be picking up on. Oh, it's going to take us 4 transfer windows to get this done. We're in our 6th window, man.
Oh, trust me, bro. We've all picked up.
What the hell have you done?
We're on our 6th window.
What have you done, man? What have you done? What players have you brought in to help these players out for us to challenge again? You know, what are we going to do here?
Yeah,
and I'll tell you this right now.
What's happened to
One
the
more thing,
sanction?
Dan. Sorry, bro. Before you guys land,
right.
right? Cole Palmer, right? I'm going to put this one on you guys, and whether you guys like this is true, bare facts, right? I saw a report today saying that I think Ben Jacobs put it out there about Chelsea will not allow players of that ilk to leave. Let me tell you this right now. It's not about whether these players want to stay or they want to go. Cole Palmer is an elite talent that deserves to be playing Champions League football every year. Not the Conference Cup, not the Europa Cup. He should be playing Champions League football every year.
Facts.
And this guy is not going to stick around. He's not going to stick around me. Let me tell you this right now, how it comes down to these owners, right? If 150 million offer comes seriously put down on the table in the summer for him from Real Madrid, Manchester City, whoever it might be out there, even Liverpool, dare I say it, okay? PSG, he will consider leaving. He will not stick around. And these owners will more or less say, okay, that's a good profit. We bought him for what, 45 million? Look how much profit we're making on this kid. In what, not even 2 years at the football club, coming up to 2 years. This guy will move. He will get out.
He'll go out. They'll sell him.
And he's not come for Chelsea, by the way, because he's not come through our ranks. So even more for him to leave Chelsea, because I'm not come through the Chelsea youth ranks. I can go elsewhere and play somewhere else. And who can blame the kid? Caicedo, a serious offer comes in for this guy from Real Madrid. You think they're not going to consider it? You think it's not going to cross their minds? Oh, what? We got him for this amount. And Real Madrid are now putting about 150 million down. I'm not saying they're going to do that. I'm just giving an example. So no one coming at me. I'm just saying.
See, look. I mean, look at Messi's deal. Look at Messi's deals. What Myra's just said. Brighton has the best model. How do they have the best model? What? We're not Brighton. We're not Brighton Eagles. We're not like Arsenal. We're a Chelsea Football Club. So why are these owners want to have the same system of Brighton and Arsenal Football Club. We are our own nature. We are our own personal nature at Chelsea Football Club. What I'm always trying to say is, right, these owners of clowns, sanctions by sanctions. Like, I don't care. People say it's not Todd Barley, it's Ed Barley. It's even Todd Barley.
Oh, we're not getting into this.
All right, this Todd Barley needs to be sanctioned for doing 4 tickets. Yeah, it's come out.
Bro,
Come out with
it's
these 4
season
tickets.
ticket holders that are selling them.
No, it's Todd Barley, mate. It's Todd Barley and Ed Barley. It's both of them. You've got to understand. No, I understand my bro.
There's literally tickets
it's both
with a
of them.
seat number
It's
for
both of
games
them.
that aren't on sale yet. How do you have a seat number if a game's not on sale unless you're a season ticket
okay.
holder?
So, Steve, so why is it that Ben Jacob, for Fabrizio Mario, all these lot have come out?
I'm not disputing that.
Yeah, and will come out the truth about what he's done.
No, you're missing the point. I'm not saying he's not involved with Vivid, yeah? I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is he's not taking the tickets out of the club. Tickets on multiple websites even have a seat number for games that aren't on sale. The only way you have that is if you're a season ticket holder. Because if those games aren't on sale yet, how do you have a seat number?
He runs the ticket. He runs the tickets.
Bro, put it this way, yeah? Things that need fixing, the ticket system's completely effed. That needs fixing because it allows people to exploit it.
It's all corrupted.
Yeah?
Because
that
these
allows
owners.
people to exploit it. That needs fixing, yeah? You can have hear me out. Don't jump on me. Wait for me to finish this bit, yeah? You can have an aspect of Brighton where you get some players cheap, but here's where it needs to be different. You still have to get those top experienced players to build a core. You can get someone like Palmer for 30, 40 million, whatever. You can get an Esteval Willian, whatever, right? But you need to get a Diogo Costa, for example, and someone of that ilk where I think his release clause is like 60 million or something, and then you pay him 250 grand a week. You need to have these exceptions. You can have an element of Brighton, but still be an elite club by going out and getting these top players still. You just make it that these top players are exceptions. You have 6 or 7 exceptions to the rule, and the other 18 players or whatever it is.
So change the wage structure, Stephen, right?
Yeah.
So change the wage structure for certain players, right?
If you bump up, what is it? The limit is supposedly 150, 175, yeah?
I get that. That's what I was saying.
Limit to 250 grand, you can get these top players while still having these younger players that are top players like a Cole Palmer, but you get Diogo Costas, Victor Gyökeres's, and okay, he's gone to PSG now, but a Kvaratskhelia and players like this, you can get them within that, but still have the players like Palmer, who's younger.
I agree, Steve. What you're saying.
The top, and then you've still got the younger players for cheap money that are on cheaper wages. It can work. They just need to change the model. It's not.
They're not going to change. They're not going to change the model. Yeah, they're not going to change the model, though.
Because I gave an example earlier. I did give an example earlier on. You know, when we were winning back in the days, right? Yeah. No one can sit here and turn around and say to me that okay, they were good strikers, but they were brought in to help out the team, and that was like Demba Ba and Louis.
But that's a Jackson. He's your backup guy who
that's what I'm trying to.
You can trust to come in majority of the time.
Stephen, what my point is, Stephen, they were experienced still, weren't they? They were 25, whatever he was. We got him for. They were experienced. Coming and help out, so they would help out. So even if we were to lose, say like back in the day, we'd lose a Didier Drogba, say right, yeah, okay, Demba Ba can step in. Okay, and do whatever, or Diego Costa, whatever it was, can step in and say, okay, he can actually fill that void up.
If you need a guy for 6, 7, 8 games, we always had that guy who can come in. That's the issue.
Exactly.
It's like Higuain.
We haven't got that now.
We had Higuain.
One at a time, guys.
We had Higuain as backup.
Don't get me started on that guy.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying. Alexandre Pato. We had him.
Don't even
Patrick Bamford. We had him as
Pato play like 4 games for us.
And they got injured. Yeah, he got injured. But this is just one thing. Like Steve, I agree with what you're saying about the stuff with the changing the structure of the payroll. But these are not going to do this payroll. They're not going to
put pressure on them.
Yeah, I know.
That is the main objective of these protests. People don't understand. I always say we got to be very careful for what we for. Look at West Ham United. They didn't want have to do anything with what's his name, David Moyes. They got David Moyes out of the football club. The manager who have won them a trophy, European trophy, they got him out of the football club and brought in what's his name again? Robert Lopetegui, right?
Lopetegui. Yeah,
He was as bad as a manager. He's just a manager.
I understand everything.
Hold on a second. I am very happy with these managers, these owners. I'm very happy with these owners.
How can you be happy with these owners?
Let me explain it. I am happy with these owners because I see them spending money and bringing players in. I'm happy with that. But then things have to change. That is why we're going to go for a protest and tell them, are you willing to change the model, the wage structure? Are you willing to change it and start giving these players enough for them to be at your football club? Because one of the wages is the reason why Chelsea did not get Olise. The wage structure is the reason why Chelsea did not get Olise. And that's what I was reading about. Olise didn't make the Chelsea because of the wage structure. Once they're able to change that and change the age also structure, Chelsea will move forward. But if they don't do it, they don't do these things, Chelsea will bleed for a long time.
Okay, so you're happy with these owners then? You're happy with these owners?
Yeah, they're spending money.
Just for the money, right? So you're going to be happy for the next 10 years that they don't win no major trophy for Chelsea Football Club and just bring in young players day in and day out and invest them, see if they're best. Like it's basically like being a gamble. So they'll come in to see if they're good, and then if they're not good, then they lose the profit on the player. So you're just happy that you're going to
like done. You're not listening. You just want
no. I did listen. I know what you said. I'm
okay with these owners in bringing young players. I just said wage structure, change it, and increase it. And I said change the age also in the players. And then you're going back.
What I'm trying to say, is right. I know. I heard what you said. I heard.
Why are you going back in the same thing?
But what I'm trying to say, so you're happy. No, what I'm trying to say, so you're happy with the structure of the wages that they're on. Is a better profit because if say the 100 to 250k a week is better to get someone into a better experience to put that 250k on, so you've got a decent player to actually improve to get us the major trophy. These owners they're not going to change their system of their model. They're not going to change the wager slips. Yeah, they're going to keep the players on the price. Cole Palmer, right, it's on the less wage, right? It's on the less wage at Chelsea Football Club. And this guy who's been so talented for Chelsea, he should be more. He should be on the same amount as Reece James and what Mason Mount had. More than Mason Mount. He got it. 110. Cole Palmer.
That, bro?
Cole Palmer.
Right,
yeah. So the thing is, he ain't on more money than what he should be given because how good he's been at Chelsea. These Clare Lakes, or I call them Clown Lakes, Egg Barley, Todd Bowley, the sporting dribble of this sporting director. If you really want to change your model, you would have got rid of these sporting directors.
Okay.
You would have got rid of these sporting directors and bring in a better sporting look, what's his name? Who told about this guy getting Dortmund? He's the one who got Cole Palmer. Yeah. They don't hardly listen to him. He should listen to it. Look at Faville. When he came in, he told a amount of different players, who's got experience in, and won stuff. Did they listen to him? That's why he walked out the club. He just quit.
And you know Christopher Vale, by the way, guys. I said this to you guys already.
Christopher Vale,
you know he got Enzo Fernandez on a deal that we the money that was put down, he got him on a cheap. He did actually have that deal agreed, by the way. But not for 170. You got it for 8. I think it was 80 million, which was agreed.
I remember saying that.
And then Bally goes along. And then Bally goes along, Barley or Baldy as we call him, right? It goes along there, right? The Baldy goes along there and puts it 107 million and gets it. No wonder why this guy is getting absolute. He's getting absolute irated now by the Chelsea fan base because he's not performing as a 107 million pound player. But the guy's value is not actually supposed to be that. He would have got him cheaper than that, which the deal was all but agreed. But these guys had to step in and ruin it all. So for me, what has to change? And you said this in the very beginning of your question, bro. And what we're talking about right now is How are we supposed to change the model? It's simple. We know these guys are not going to sell up. I'm not expecting that, right? Because it's going to be difficult to get them out. And they've already come out and said, we're not selling any of our shares at Chelsea. Fair enough. Okay. But then what we want you to do is what you've not done for the past 3 years is listen to the Chelsea fans. Because we have a stay at the football club, okay? Because we go and watch the matches, we pay for our season tickets. We are members. We are the main. Listen to what we're asking. What we're asking you to do, okay, is come and talk to us, because none of them apparently have spoken to any of the Chelsea. They've not addressed the Chelsea Trust. They're not
CST, right?
CST, yeah. They're not trust any of them. They've not even spoken to anybody since they've come to this football club. And this is where I think everything. This is where
I was promised for a new stadium and all. We were promised for a new stadium.
So what to go and do? So what to go and do is, if you're really listening, get these two stooges out of our football club in Winstanley and Stewart. Get them out and bring in a proper sporting director. Now, Michael Edwards could have been available. You could have gone and got this guy in.
To be fair, we did go to try and get Michael Edwards, but he wasn't in the keepers.
No, I know he did. I know he did. I know.
So actually, to be fair, I think it was Bowley that approached him as well. So to be fair,
yeah, he did. Bowley was the one who went
actually want Michael Edwards, or at least Bowley did. So to be fair, at least that's one thing where I can't blame him. Look, if the guy wanted his leave, you can't say, no, pee off, mate, you're joining us. Do you know what I mean?
Correct me if I'm wrong as well. All the football decisions now, isn't that made by Egdebaldi and the two Stewart and the two Stooges,
yeah,
right?
they are.
Yeah, that's where my issue is, because when it was Bowley tried to get experienced players, the majority of those signings Bowley made was experience. I think Bowley was in charge till about the October, November when the sporting directors came in, which would mean that he even did the Nkunku deal, I think.
So who sacked Tuchel?
From the January of the first season they're here is where you had the sporting directors and Egdebaldi.
So who sacked Tuchel then? Was it Egdebaldi or was it actually
both of them? It was both of them.
I think that one was both, but from what I'm aware of, Bowley has kind of made up with him, sort of apologised for anything that happened, whereas Clearlake are very hush and basically not done that.
Well, typically, but
I'm not surprised. Because Bowley's whole thing is you get the best people. So he's probably gone, oh, I've effed up here. I'm going to make amends. Yeah. And other guys have gone, nah, we're right. We'll just get a younger manager.
Thank you very much. Guys, there's a lot of comments there. I'll let Stephen help me. I'll pick up the most important ones of it, and then we'll go through them.
By the way, we got I think we got about 45 minutes till the game start kicking off, I think.
Okay, it will end before the game kickoff. So Felix Jacko, big up to you. I hope you're doing very, very well. And we have JC in here. We have Maya in here. They're all going to have their chance. So I'm going to skip some of their comments, but I'll pick up a few of the top ones, and then we'll elaborate on it. Or we will comment on it if you need to. Felix, Philip said over here, I'm happy about just pumping money and buying players that are not giving the club any future. Stop talking, man. All right, I understand. Philip, you have to understand, I'm reading your comment because your whatever you say over there, it's the way you see the football club. So I cannot say you're wrong about it because I have to respect that, comment as they come in. I don't follow the thousands of people that says get these owners out of the football club because realistically, Felix, it's not going to happen. These owners are going nowhere. But let's address the main issue, the elephant in the house, which is the sporting directors who are directing things wrongly. Let's attack those people in a professional way. You get what I mean? Like tell them the sporting directors either they go out of the football club and bring in an elite sporting directors, or change the wage structure, or change, increase whatever the age and kind of players that you're bringing in. Do those things. That's what we want. You get what I'm saying? A lot also. I'm not going to read JC's comments because he's already here. I'm going to give him the time to speak out also. But besides that, Felix, more also from Felix, the sporting directors are just following instructions from the owners. They cannot be blamed for anything. But these owners don't know much about football. So that's why they employ people that will run the football. That is the sporting directors. They are sporting wrong players using just data without going to the football pitch and watch. If they're not scouters, let the scouters do their job. Because most of the players that they're bringing in, to be honest with you, they're not Chelsea materials. One of them. Also, he said the sporting directors don't want to speak to us. Okay, which is also very, very bad. And big up to is this Sofin, right? Big up to Sofin, said hello. Big up to you. If it's the first time joining us here, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay with us in this channel. Big up to Coolest Chels also joining us here from Motherland, Madiba, South Africa. Big up to Maya's also here with him. He says, big up everyone. I don't have problem with the owners, but I have the problem with how they run the football club, which is spot on. I said it, that those in charge running the club are creating so much chaos at the football club. Things has to change. Directors are following blueprints from Felix. Thank you very much.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, they don't move quick enough on deals. We could have got, put it this way, yeah, Caicedo, we could have got in the June or July. I'm not even joking, for about 80 million. Yeah. We left it till the middle of August, and we paid about £35 million more if you include add-ons. So if they were quick, you saved yourself 35 million all in, including add-ons. But because they kept peeing about and messing Brighton about, we paid an extra 35 million, including add-ons, because they're slow. I get they're following the model set out by Clearlake. I get that. But at least be more efficient in your work and the speed at which you work. And I'm pretty sure Egbali's not sat there going, get this specific player, get this specific player. So you can follow the model and still get young players that are already proven high quality. That can still happen.
Didn't Barley get the Caicedo deal done though? Wasn't it Barley who got involved in that deal?
Thank you very much, Stephen.
I think in the end he did, because it was taking so long. But that comes back to them being inefficient.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to JC. JC in the Tyler, do you want to say something before I let JC come in? You've been quiet for a while. I want you to give.
Yeah, please. We was better under Roman because we managed to get the Champions League. In fact, in all of the time we've been under Roman, we managed to get trophy after trophy after trophy. Yeah, we might have stalled in the performance in the league, but it's all about the success on the pitch. We was better under Roman because basically he brought players that can fix the foundation of this club, plus the success to the pitch, which equals success to the club under him. These current sports directors don't know what the hell they're talking about. Basically, if they want to go and speak up, they've got to speak up the truth and nothing but the truth. It's not about the profit. It's all about the success.
Absolutely.
What's going on with these sports directors? What's going on with
facts. Keep speaking. Keep speaking, bro. Keep speaking. Facts.
Thank you very much, Tyler over there. This is very emotional.
Emotional damage.
All right,
What was that?
All right.
We got emotional. What are you doing here? Emotional damage. Emotional, honestly.
All right, let's go to JC. JC, you got. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, wrap it up. I know there's a lot of comments there, but if I go back to the comments, we might be. Go for it.
I just arrived. You want me to wrap it up?
No, you're not wrapping up. I mean, start from when I build up your point and then go all the way down. Then we'll let Maya also come in. And Dan is there shaking his head like, what is going on? But yeah, go for it. Hey, that's DJ over there. Big up to DJ.
Okay.
Right.
See, yeah, I mean, these owners, like, okay, let me start from the further when they came, like Boli became first the sporting director, then he became for some little 1 or 2 days even the manager, then he was also the pitch manager, then he was everything. Boli was everything, If you are an owner, my advice would be, and it was everybody talked, and he said he will step back, because like if you want to be as an owner, successful owner, the best position to be is as a judge or a jury. But if you want to be attorney, then you might lose as well, because you are in the game. And when you are losing, you will get the heat. And they are getting the heat again. When they had said, like, we will step back, they are not stepping back. We didn't see that much of stepping back, And the director, they should be hiring and firing the directors. Why are you sticking around with the directors? Like, if they, otherwise they will get the heat. I understand the model they try to do, like instead of buying one big superstar, which is a gamble, like Lukaku was a big gamble, which went wrong way. They purchase a lot of the smaller risks, like divided the hedging of the risk, or they can say. But then you better get at least one player out of 5 you buy in a position. Like one of them must be a superstar. Right now we have Palmer, we have Caicedo. Probably Enzo will get something like 60, 70 if we sell him today. And that's about it. All the rest is pure profit guys from the academy, which will give profit. Maybe Reece James, if he stays fit until the end of the season, then he goes again, his value goes up again. I mean, they have nothing to show for, nor have these directors to show for. So they mitigated the risk by enrolling more players, younger players, and expectation was like they will grow as a team and they will fine. I support that. I have been supporting that. Incremental improvement, very nice. But then when you are so slow, incremental, so you better keep up the pace. If you start losing, it will come, and it's coming, because we are not in top 4 now. And they have no reason to fail. It's year 3. And they have had so many players, and only 2 or 3, 2 probably superstars to show for it. They purchased how many? 45, 50 players, spent 1.5 billion, and they have 2 superstars to show for it. And what are they holding on to these directors for? I don't know. And this model is also failing. And now if you want to be also an attorney, you will feel the heat. Better be the jury and the judge together with the fans. Sit in the fans like Roman used to do. Very smart guy. Never coming into the fight, just trying to be like Donald Trump. Fire him. And then everybody loves him, of course. So because he never does anything, he only fires. So these owners, they have asked for it and they will get it. And my hope is we still get incrementally better this season and we get into the top 4, but it's looking increasingly unlikely. And I'm sorry, I will turn again. I'm also a fan. I don't care. Like in 3 years, if you are not able to get into top 4, I am sorry. Get lost. Stay out. Just put a CEO, fire everybody.
JC, can you look at the comment on the screen and elaborate on it? Can you explain much more better so everyone can know?
Yeah, the thing is, people say like they have brought in a good wage structure. But if you look at the income statements or balance sheet, and somebody checked it, I think it was on Louis stream or somewhere. I don't remember. And they were thousands of people, so they very quickly found out. Our wage bill is right now in totality is higher than it used to be. Just because we have more players, maybe they are on a lower wage, but there are many of them. And our wage bill, overall wage bill, is higher than it used to be. So I understand mitigation of the risk, like having many players and young players and in each position and then getting it right and having less risk, like the Lukaku risk.
Okay.
But they still didn't deliver. Even that model didn't deliver. And they will have to answer for that because they have been cooking themselves with the directors. They have not been like jury or judge. They have been cooking in the kitchen. So you also get the hit. And they are going to get the heat. Get it right. No, and nobody cares about like pain and all. Do I care about his pain? I don't care about his pain. Nobody cares about his pain. They think like fans are emotional and they are trying to have an emotional string, like the strings in the music, like emotional. Like you played that emotional thing. That's what Boli has been trying as well.
Damage.
That's what Boli tried as well. I mean, he thinks like the fans are like that. Come on.
All right. JC, thank you very much, JC. That's JC over there. Rich Moneymaker, thank you very much for joining us here on the stream over here. And more from Felix said, I'm shocked about the opinion of the black guy in the studio. What's special of the owners of Chelsea are they doing is to buy and sell. All right, you're shocked about me in the studio. I don't know why you're shocked. That's my opinion. That's how I see things. You see things differently, and I understand. I can't say your opinion is wrong. You're how will I say it? You're obliged to that. That's you. That's how you see the football club. I get it. There are football clubs that owners cannot even spend a bit of money. If my club is even spending the money, but they're not spending the right players, I'm happy for that. But the right thing, that what I'm trying, my protest is to them, my questions to them is, why are you not bringing in experience to help these? They brought in quality players. I'm happy with the likes of Moses Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer. I'm happy for Romeo Lavia. But certain players that we spend money on are not good enough, which is the goalkeeping department. Why don't you have a striker? That is my question. So that is why I'm happy that even though certain key positions hasn't been fixed, I'm happy they're bringing in young players that will be in the football club for a long time. If they bring in experience to blend out, it means that this team can win, or there's success that this club can achieve in a long way around. That's what I'm happy about.
Yeah, but Lavia is always injured.
Let me add a little bit. Very interesting point. Yeah.
You can't control injury. You can't control injury.
Yeah, let me give one point. Very interesting point. Interesting and like funny kind of way. If you look at Rahman was a politician, and he managed Putin. Like his relationship with Putin, he knew how to play politics, and he behaved like a king. He used to sit with the fans in the stadium. He never used to go doing the work inside the stadium.
He did that a couple of times.
Wrap up so I can let Maya
so
come in.
He used to sit with the fans, enjoy with the fans, and kick all the workers to get the result. These guys.
Who's that?
These guys are behaving like workers, and that's why they are getting.
Roman Abramovich, bro. I think he's talking about.
And these owners, they are behaving like managers, and that's why they are getting the heat. So you better do it properly, because you are behaving like workers. So you work properly. You're not enjoying it as an owner or as a king. Rahman used to do that.
Right.
And as an owners, and you think like they're good though about football, when they're saying about formation, it's a 4-3-3-3, like there's 12 players on the pitch.
We'll talk about that later. We'll get into that. But let's go to Maya. Maya, big up to you, and you can have a say. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as we are still here. We're still growing little by little as a community. So if you want to be part of our show, don't forget to
smash that like button.
Smash the like. Don't forget
to big up Maya.
That like button.
And also
smash the like button.
Absolutely.
Big up Maya.
Do that.
Maya, big up, guys.
Over to you. Before Maya come in, I'm trying to find some of the comments that came from Lord Definition. I've seen yours. I've seen your comment. I'm trying to get some of the comments from Rich Moneymaker. Absolutely. Okay, I found them now. Rich Moneymaker said, "Trust me, the sporting directors want us to be a bigger Brighton. Brighton Egbali is being guided wrongly by these idiots," according to Rich Moneymaker. He went ahead and said that sporting directors are very, very stubborn, but with the Champions League prize money increasing makes Egbali wants the Champions League. But I repeat, these clowns, the sporting directors, want young players. And more from my friend over here said the sporting directors was hired by the owners because they follow their recruitment model. If anyone wants to react to that, we can a bit later. Coolest Chess is big up to Rich Moneymaker. And more from him also. He says big up to the panel as well. Felix said, what next if the protests don't work? you still have to. The only thing I'll say is make this protest very
More
peaceful.
protests, more people.
More
There'll
people.
be more. It's one of many protests.
The only way the protest can work is to have a peaceful protest from my friend Coolest Chess. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel from
and subscribe.
from him. And okay, I send that one out to Rich Moneymaker. The Felix said the plan B must boycotting matches as well as ticket. The point is the ambition. The ambition is money. So let's stop giving them. I advise you on that. You cannot boycott matches because it's going to be something that you can never get it done. Because most of the seats over there has been sold. They are season ticket holders. Lots of them are season ticket holders. So they've already paid $1,000 outright and they have their ticket. So it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Although things are difficult, remember, blue is the color, and you have to go and support the team. Now, don't go and support the owners, but go and support the team for the team to win. The players on the pitch need your support. Remember that. All right. So, although you're doing that, it hurts the owners. It was also going to hurt the football club in the long way around. So we have to. Lord Definition said that Clown Lake are more business minded. If you read the official website, it says providing patience, long-term capital to dynamic business.
I swear in the last few months, like another one of the businesses they invested in went bankrupt, and it's like the second or third one in the last couple years.
Exactly. Coolest Chess, a blue call in and change the model. Thank you very much, Coolest Chess, for coming on the show today. Thank you all. All right, we'll move on from there. Let's go to Maya. Did I delete? Took Maya back in there again. Maya, over to you. Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, once again, big up, guys. I hope you guys are actually well.
Big up, Maya. Big up, bruv. Big up.
Yeah. I mean,
Big up, Maya.
bro, guys. I mean, we have to be disappointed at what's happening, especially with the directors, man. Like, I'm just shocked at like how certain people won't take FA Cup seriously. Like, I was in a Twitter space when we have this conversation, and they actually deluded our fan base not to take this competition seriously now. So now we're not taking cup competition seriously anymore in this football club. And it's a concern because now if we're going to rely on rebuilding a team, which is like Chelsea, each season without even collecting anything, so what are we basically doing in a season? We're not even improving anything. People say we are improving like each season. We were 12th previous season. Last season we finished 6th. And maybe this season, chance by, we'll finish on maybe a bit higher than that. But as well as that, we never even nicked a trophy. I'm not saying we won't win Conference League. But I'm just saying, like, what if we don't win that? And again, that's another season trophyless, dry. So I'm just saying, like, what is the vision this gents have? What's the real vision? Because if you run a football club and you have so much money to spend on, plus on whatever project you have on the stadium as well with the billion, but as well you need to know how to rebuild a team. It doesn't really take you like 4 or 5 years to rebuild a team. That's why Maresca really pissed me off when he mentioned this thing about, Chelsea don't really need to focus on cup competitions. The only competition they need to rely on is Premier League and Conference League. Premier League, bro, you off like second place now. Now you're on 6th place. So why are you going to where are you going to concentrate on that? Bro, just concentrate on Conference League. Get Conference League done. Get top 4, then we fine. But I'm just saying, the way they're thinking right now, it's absurd. It's insane. Because if you're not going to take accountability of going out in the second round of the FA Cup, guys, and this, I'll be real with you guys. This competition and the Carabao Cup was important for the squad because the squad don't have that mentality yet of winning a trophy. They don't. Actually don't. So how would they play good football in Champions League while they don't have the mentality to win trophies? That's what we want, bro. That's what we actually want. I'm not saying these gents are bad. I'm not saying the owners are bad. They did all that stuff, bro. Like everyone makes, bad decisions. I get that. I get that. I totally get that. I agree with you when you said they brought in good players for us. I think Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo, they're actually good players for us, just going into the round of the seasons. But like, come on, man, like I can't
Enzo's not
sit
that
down.
good though, is he? Really, come on. You
Nah,
can't be
okay,
saying
okay. But let's be real, Dan. Like, look at all our players and let's guess how many, like, out of 5 players, out of like our best 5 players, bro. It's actually
can I ask you a
Palmer,
question?
Enzo, Caicedo, and thingy, bro. Come
Well,
on.
can I ask you a question then? So the last 2 Brighton games, what actually did Enzo actually do in them last 2 games? What has he actually done for the last 10 games?
I get you.
I'm not slating Enzo that much because he had a good performance the first of the season. I can't blame him in the situation this year. But in a system like I'm not blaming. I can't blame Enzo Marasca as a manager for the thing. He's only coming out with the things he's saying because these owners are telling him what to say.
Is there a question,
bro?
No,
but
say you asked
Dan.
Sorry,
Dan. So, but it's the same thing. Arsenal fans are talking about Declan Rice. Why did they buy Declan, bro? They still have problems with Declan Rice. The same
you can't moan at Declan Rice. Declan Rice is experience. His experience.
No, I'm saying that we can't just buy players knowing that okay, this guy is gonna come into this team and we don't have a role for him. What are we doing, bro, in the market? So I'm just saying, bro, like there's some things, our transfers, right? They got it correct, but there's some players are not good enough for this club.
Yeah, I agree.
And some of these players won't take us over, guys. They won't, bro. They won't. Even winning Carabao Cup, you can say me out, bro. You're gonna say Jens out, DJ out, and all those guys out. While we still don't even have a trophy, bro. When last did we win a trophy? And that's when everyone will be like, no, you've been negative and all that. Bro, when last did we win a trophy? So, I'm just saying...
The thing you're saying about trophies, we're never going to win a trophy if we got these owners capable to do what they're doing.
Even the directors, bro, we won't even win
it's even the directors.
Bro.
But we can moan at these sporting directors, but these owners like these directors. It's the owners.
They won't change anything, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying to you, Maya, if Roman Abramovich was here with these owners, they've been sacked a long time ago. These owners adore these directors. They've got so much belief in these directors. Why do you think they've got the job to do the takeovers on getting these young delivery players that in a year's come, there might be a brilliant talent players or they might flop? This is why we've had enough now, Maya. And people saying Blueclouds in, I don't get why. How can you say they're in? What? They're not going to change the model. They're not going to change the system. They're going to keep on bringing. They'll never.
Bro.
And the FA Cup was embarrassing. And then after that, when we played them on Friday against Brighton, we got slapped. Sorry, we got slapped. And we got Aston Villa next, and then Southampton. We're not going to win these games.
That away loss is a sackable loss. I'm sorry, Maresca. That game, it's a sackable loss, bro. You don't go to Brighton and lose like that. Second time in a week, bro. Come on, bro. You basically played the same team.
My big up to you. Just one quick thing. Also to the team that we want to model, the model that we want to model our football team on the next Brighton of London football. That's what we lost to. Not once, but twice.
We give them money.
One week. It's embarrassing, bro. 1 week. It's embarrassing. And plus, I want to do add. Sorry. Cole Palmer.
We didn't even know it was short that game. We didn't even know it was short.
Sorry, Dan. Cole Palmer wasn't like actually the plan of this model. Let's be real. Cole Palmer wasn't. When Cole Palmer came into this club, that's when everything started for the directors to be like, all right, let's just continue to buy this wonder kids and let's get the best out of them. That's when Cole Palmer happened. But let's be fair, like Cole Palmer wasn't really the plan. He wasn't. The fact that Cole Palmer now we're gonna put him as our best player to go into the future is now they're taking as Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer has to be the plan. We have to build a team around Cole Palmer. Bro, he goes, what happens? So I'm just saying, these gens, they're not ambitious, bro. They will never be ambitious, bro. They won't go to the market and buy 100 mil. They won't buy a striker for 100 mil, bro. I won't lie to you, bro.
Yeah, honest truth, mate. Cole Palmer's not here for the future. It's an investment to be sold.
Bro, if we don't win anything,
we don't know.
If we
no
don't,
one knows.
We do know it's true. It's true, Nick.
But
it's not true. It's not true.
But if we don't win any trophies,
do you think he's going to
stay? Is he going to stay?
I'm not here to throw dust in people's eyes. It's an assumption that let me tell you, if Newcastle doesn't make Champions League next season, they're not going to be able to keep Alexander Isak. He wants to play Champions League. So definitely a club that has a player like Cole Palmer or maybe Enzo Fernandez, I'll tell you, to be honest with you, if things are not going well as we are expecting.
But they want 200 mil. They want 200 mil for Isak. Is he worth 200 mil? Is he worth 200 mil?
No, it's 200 mil in January because they didn't want to sell him mid-season, yeah?
It's not true.
But if they don't get Champions League football, yeah, then he'll probably ask to leave. Just quickly, the other thing I'll say is, we always hear about opportunities and stuff, yeah? Even though Gyökeres's release clause is 18 million, apparently he's available for 60. You like opportunities,
I saw that today.
There's your opportunity, go do it. You've got a proven striker, problem solved.
Thanks,
now
fella.
get onto the keeper.
I agree that.
Bro, they won't do that, Steven. They won't do that.
I'm just saying,
They won't
do that for a top striker. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Yeah, but they won't do it.
I don't know if you guys saw today's news. There was I don't know if it's PR or whatever it is, but I saw the 3 strikers. I saw today, and Gyökeres was one of them, along with Sesko and Sesko.
Someone else.
Yeah, they were the Benjamin Sesko. They were the 3 players that we mentioned today. But Gyökeres. Listen, we all know who we.
But do you notice that though? It wasn't they are V3 players. It's they are 3 of. So that means that 16-year-old striker scored for Shamrock in Europa League the other night, or in Conference League the other night. Wait, lads, I saw a 16-year-old score in his European debut. Let's sign him instead of Gyökeres.
And then yesterday, I saw Nketiah. Is it Nketiah? The guy who's gone. Arsenal and Chelsea are looking at him for the summer. Yeah. That was yesterday's news.
Is this another 15, 16-year-old?
All right. Guys, we're gonna move on from we'll be on the same topic for over almost about an hour 51, and we're gonna
got about 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes less.
Can I just say one thing? I say, do you know what, DJ? There should be.
Right now.
There needs to be some candy floss to these players.
You didn't say nothing right now.
Bring candy floss to these players. That's what I'm saying.
Steven, thank you very much for joining us on the show. It says hashtag trust the protest, and then play late out.
Trust the protest. This is a good one.
The vision of the club has changed. It says not a winning club anymore. Now it's money making machine club. From Coolest Chess, big up to you. More from Coolest Chess also here. Say, why blame Enzo Maresca alone? What about our attackers who can't shoot for 90 minutes? And then Trevor and Levi Cowell for gifting Brighton goals. Me, to be honest with you, I don't want to even get into that right now. Nick, can we move on from UCL preview? Absolutely. There's a lot that we haven't even talked about. I know when this
Can I? Lots on this topic.
Nick, can I answer the Burgo question?
In a second. Clearly, ain't Blueco ain't changed the model from Coolest Chess.
Can I ask that for Coolest Chess? Why do that? Sorry, bro. I want to know why he was why is he Blueco in? Why?
Liam will be our next striker. Now you guys can go on and ask your question. JC and indeed Dan. Ask your question.
Yeah, just quickly before the JC comes in, bro. Yeah. Coolest Chess podcast. Give me a sample of why you Blueco in. I want your.
All right.
I want you to put in that chat and give me why you in with these stuff, because you need to open your eyes. What's Blueco actually done for Chelsea? Why are you in? I want to know why you win.
Sure, you've done. He heard you. He'll give you an answer here in the comment section. JC, to go for it. Answer the question.
Yeah. Okay. The Tobago asked like why blame Maresca when the strikers are not converting? See, the thing is, every striker misses chances. There are no strikers who don't miss a lot. It's about how we play as a team, that we dominate the game and consistently create chance after chance after chance. If our chances are like if those chances which they have missed are like constant throughout the game, in a game of dominance, I can understand. But in last 10 games, that has not been the case. They have been like okay, by chance we got an opportunity. Those are opportunities. Those are not consistent. Those are not chances as a result of persistent dominance. Bar a few situations where there has been, like Maresca has done well. In recent victory, our recent victory was at West Ham, where he had a plan B, where we we loaded the right wing and we put like where Guy was there, and Guy and Kunku on the far post for heading in or tapping in, and that was a tactic where we were constantly cross, nearly there, and eventually we scored and we won. So if that is the say, you can say that, but like just having an opportunity once in a while and then not converting them, then Maresca is not clean in that. Maresca has to adapt the system according to the players as well, so that we are, and if we are missing right now, like we are unlucky that both our strikers, the two different kinds of strikers, both are injured, then adapt the system somehow. Okay, he did adapt with the second game against Brighton, like when Noni was there, but then Noni also got injured, and then he came back to the initial way, like in the first game of Brighton, and that didn't give any result. We were blunt up front and we were blunt at the back because we were trying to keep the high line with no press in the forward line. Like it was a game like we were having a high line with constantly our center backs being pushed. That was the recipe of disaster. Same thing was with the Manchester City. So Maresca also carries a little bit of blame in the last few games. Like he has been fumbling a little bit. So hopefully, but the good thing is in first 16 games, Maresca showed good football knowledge. So he has it in him. And partly he is unlucky, like our strikers are injured. But then like he has to be a little bit more. So nobody is gunning like Maresca out or anything like that. I mean, people have seen
very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. All of the
conversation. Filler to score, but it might be offside.
We're gonna move on from there, and we're gonna wrap it up because the Champions League games will be coming out very soon. We're gonna look into the Champions League preview. Real Madrid, Manchester United, Manchester City. Now Manchester United. The Champions League is hitting up over here. Also, there is Liverpool and Aston Villa taking place at the same time. Guys.
Oh, that's a goal. That's got to be a goal.
Oh, Villa just scored.
Yeah, no, it was offside. It was offside.
Tobago.
Oh, that's good. I want it to be
Tobago
offside.
is talking about Strasbourg. That's a situation where instead of Strasbourg being our feeder club, like giving practice to our stars to come and perform in Chelsea, it's the opposite way around. Chelsea is the feeder club for Strasbourg. That's why Strasbourg is performing.
All right, so Chelsea's the feeder club for Strasbourg. That's why Strasbourg is performing. Let's hear from Tyler. We're gonna moving around. Real Madrid, Manchester City. Who are you going for, and how do you see this game?
Oh, what a battle that's gonna be! I don't know about this. It's tight. We've seen it last week at the Etihad. It was a very tight game. We've absolutely enjoyed that. Oh, I'm not sure about tonight, but it's going to be very tough. Real Madrid, as you know, has got the small advantage after their last-minute winner last week. but Manchester City will want to bounce back from the performance of last week into tonight. Oh, it's going to be very tight, but I think I don't know. I can't call it. It's too close to call, really. But I think I'm going to say Real Madrid.
You're going to say Real Madrid? All right, let's go to Steven. Steven G, what do you make of this big game coming on? UCL, we've seen these two teams, clash last season, and then this season we saw the first leg in at Etihad.
I mean, last week.
Yeah, I mean they met last season too. Season,
and then last season it went penalties.
Yeah, and then this week, last week, they met again. Looking at how both teams are open in terms of defensively. We know City are still good at building the team, but still have so much room in terms of there's so much spaces in their back line with the likes of Vinicius Junior on the left-hand side with Kylian Mbappe that can open up and then score more goals. Where do you think this game is going?
To be honest, City, their form's been very up and down, even recently. We all know they had that one run where they got like one win in, I think it was 9 or 10 games. Then since then, they went on a small run of 3 wins, got a draw, got a win, then lost to PSG, won 2 games, lost 1, won 1, lost 1, then 1 at the weekend, right? So it's very up and down. You never know what you're going to get with Man City right now. But I do think they get it to extra time. Whether they go through or not, I'm not sure, but I do think it goes to extra time. I do think we get the extra 30 minutes of that game. I'll quickly just say for the others as well, because I'm going to let the others speak, so I'm going to quickly run through it. I think this one goes extra time, maybe even penalties again like last season. But yeah, on the others, I'll just quickly say PSG Brest isn't a conversation. PSG battered them last week. They'll do the same this. PSV Juventus is the other one. As much as I want PSV to turn it around, it's not going to happen. Juventus will go for it.
Thank you very much, Steven G. That's Steven how Steven sees this big game, Real Madrid and Manchester City. Let's go to JC. JC, what do you make of these big game?
Well, I think Real Madrid will win it because City has just too much to do. But City are now back, I would say. They have done good business in the transfer window. I think in the league, City have like 16 points from last 7, whereas Chelsea has something like 8. So in the league, definitely Chelsea, if they want to be in top 4, they might catch Nottingham Forest if they drop off. But I don't think we are catching City. City will now be better. But for this game, I don't think City will have enough. But this is football, anything can happen because City are playing now better. They had a dip, but now they did business and they are back. But Real Madrid is a totally different animal, you know.
I agree. DJ Sav, what do you think of these big game? Real Madrid, Manchester City. Yeah. This rivalry keeps growing and growing every season.
Nah, it's a big rivalry, X. I'm looking forward to the game. I tell you, I'll be switching games in between to see how the Liverpool Villa game's going on as well. But for me, it's going to be a very, very tight game. But I just think Real Madrid on the night, playing at home in front of their fans, I think it'll be a 2-1 win to Real Madrid. They'll go through. Not to say Manchester City are not going to play well, because Manchester City will play well. Because I think like JC said, they found their form. I thought they were excellent over the weekend. You never know; they may pull off a shock, but I just think Real Madrid might have a little bit too much for them tonight. I think it'll just be 2-1, just about 2-1 Real Madrid.
Thank you very much. All right, that's the trailer for this big game coming up here at the Santiago Bernabeu between Carlo Ancelotti and Pep Guardiola. Vinicius Junior, the man to lead, Real Madrid. And also we have Kylian Mbappe, superstars in there. Fede Valverde, in there. Rodrigo, in there. Who does Manchester City have? They have Erling Brooks, Haaland, Haaland also there. We know the guy.
Have you heard Ancelotti is under a little bit of pressure because they are not doing very well in the league, and if by any surprise or anything, Real Madrid get knocked out, there are rumors like his job is on the line or something.
No, he's leaving end of the season, JC. It's already confirmed. He's going at the end of the season.
So is he retiring or not?
No,
I don't know if he's retiring. He's not retiring, but he'll probably be
Oh,
back. He'll probably be back in Premier.
man.
He'll be back in the Prem next season, I think. Manager.
Yeah, Chelsea could.
Who's that? What manager?
He might go to Newcastle United if
Carlo Ancelotti.
Yeah, Carlo.
Hey, listen, don't rule out Tottenham. Shall I tell you why? If the rumours are correct that they're getting this takeover done by the Qataris from PSG, don't rule them out going for Carlo Ancelotti in the summer.
Who?
Put that one out there.
Tottenham Hotspur?
Tottenham.
Oh, no, Tottenham is not happening. Then Levy, Joe Louis not selling.
No, they are selling, bro.
No, they are selling. They are selling.
They're selling, but it's either going to be. They said it's either going to be. There's 3 clubs apparently that this takeover is apparently Tottenham's one of them. Liverpool's been put in the conversation as well. Okay, but everyone seems to think they're going to go to. It's going to be Tottenham that are going to get the deal sorted out with. I think it's the PSG owners. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're the ones that are going to be investing in Tottenham as well next season. Again, that's all came out yesterday. It's been put along. It's been put out again today. It looks like it's not like it's a rubbish rumor. It looks like quite a lot of people are catching up on it today. So don't be surprised if whether they'll be able to spend the money though is another thing. But don't be surprised if Ancelotti ends up at Tottenham next season. Now, it wouldn't shock me. You wouldn't put it this way, JC. Football doesn't surprise me anymore these days, bro. It would not surprise
if I am
me. If he
Ancelotti, I'm not.
All right, guys. Let's go to Dan. Let's hear what Dan have to say. Danny, Manchester City, Manchester, Real Madrid. What's your take on it? Who wins it?
Well, Real Madrid. I think like that because they're at home. They've got the experienced players, and you've got quality players like Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Jude Bellingham, and all that like on the pitch. I think they'll win it easy. I think it'll be a tough game. Like Man City were 2-1 up in the last 10 minutes of the game last week. I watched it, but once that changed after Carlo Ancelotti, he just dominated the game and won it at the end. It's going to be Real Madrid. I'm watching Aston Villa Liverpool game now. It's 0-0. Like Aston Villa just had a chance again on goal to score, and it's offside again. But the first goal of Liverpool Aston Villa, that weren't offside by Rashford. He kicked it and it hit off the centre backs. Van Dijk went into their own goal. VAR returned it, so Aston Villa should be 1-0 up. Looking to see Disassi, but Real Madrid need.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a 2-0 Real Madrid tonight.
2-0 Real Madrid from Dan. We're going to Maya. Maya, what's your take on this big game?
Yeah, I also think Real Madrid will take it as well. So, and because everyone put their valid points as well, and I do agree with them. And plus, it's their competition. They won like 15 times now. You're right here. So, they're actually good when it comes to under pressure. Real Madrid's actually good, and they're really good at scoring last minute. So I do believe Real Madrid will do something, but I can't sleep on City as well because City, they also came back into form after that shaky start, especially in the shaky season they have in this season. But yeah, I personally think Real Madrid will beat them tonight.
I think the call is for Real Madrid to carry the day. Is anyone that haven't said anything regarding tonight's game? If not, Stephen, how many more minutes do we have for kickoff? Stephen G, 2 minutes. All right. Before we get in there, I don't know if anyone wants to comment on the Ademola Lookman's situation. The comment from Gianpiero Gasperino on Lookman's penalty kick and penalty, and Lookman's also come out to react. He said the designated penalty taker instructed him to take that penalty, but then it is very, very bad from the manager throwing him out of the bus and then just criticizing him of how awful he is as a penalty taker. And I don't know if you guys want to react on it. Anyone who feels like you want to react on it.
I've got nothing to say on that other than it seems similar to when Sterling and all the others kept trying to steal penalties from Palmer. Also, side note, 1-0 Liverpool.
1-0 Liverpool.
Mohamed Salah.
Can I add on to that situation about Lookman? I think Gasperini actually he didn't have to do that in the media because, bro, this is one of your best players in your team, bro, and you talking about Atlanta, bro. For God's sake, that team is actually made in Serie A. So bro, this is one of your best teammates, and actually your best player in the team. And now you actually derailed his moral for the whole season. Now he's not going to have confidence because now how are you going to win the league after doing that in the press? I agree with him with whatever he said on the media in terms of how he handled the penalty situation or how Lookman was performing. But when you go into the media, no, it's unacceptable, man. Really unacceptable. Just go to the player privately, personally, tell him, yo, you had a bad game, please, I don't want you to do that next time. Not just go to the media and rant everything about the player. And as well, you saying that the player is the worst penalty taker in the team. So you're basically derailing his moral. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying, bro, leave this club, bro. You don't deserve to play for this club. Seriously, play for a club that's going to treat you properly.
Yeah, I agree with you, Maya. And this is a statement from Ademola Lookman. It's on the screen and said, "It's saddening me on a day like this to have write this statement. Most of all because of what we have achieved together as a team and as a city. Being singled out in this manner, I have been not only hurt but feels deeply disrespectful. Not least because of the immense hard work and commitment I have always put in each and every day I help bring success to this club and to the incredible fans of Bergamo. I think that's the name of the city that he lives in, Bergamo. And in truth, I have dealt with these many difficult moments during my time here, the majority of which I have never spoken about spoken about because, in my opinion, the team must always be protected and must come first. This makes what happened last night even more hurtful. So you can tell deeply within him he's been hurt by Gasperino's comment. Along with our incredible fans, we as a team are hurting too with last night's result. During the match, the designated penalty taker instructed me to take the penalty and to support the team. I took the responsibility in the moment to do so. Life's about challenges and turning pain into power, which I will continue to do. And that is the statement from Ademola Lookman. So very, 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 very a touching statement from him. And that's like Maya said, leave the football club. I've seen this even in the past with Victor Osimhen, how his own supporters were against this player. And I was like, how long will it take for some of us human beings to know that no matter the color that you have found yourself, it is a soul living in something. Look, if you grab a cup of water and add color to it, before you have to remember it is just plain water until you add color to that water, then it changes it. You don't know what you are, but that soul's living in something. But I don't know with Italy and Spain. I don't know with this, but if he wants to leave, I agree with him when he leaves.
Yeah, I just want to go with my 2 cents on that. Yeah, if I was the player, I would just leave. I mean, first of all, you're not the dedicated penalty taker. You've been told to take it, okay? When you didn't want to take it, he missed it. Your manager shouldn't come out and criticize you. He should actually be the one to be criticized himself because obviously we all know who the dedicated penalty taker is. He should be on that player, not on. And Real Madrid have just scored. What a goal!
Real Madrid just
Mbappe.
scored. There you go.
Yeah. So
Mbappe.
yeah. So So for me, if I was a player, I'd get out. You don't need that kind of environment. If they're going to treat you like that down there, leave, mate.
Oh.
There's so many clubs. There'll be so many clubs in the Prem that will take him. He's improved so much as a player as well. I think any club in the Prem would come and take him. So yeah, if I was the guy, I would advise leave, mate. You don't need that. And if he's talking about what he's had to face so far in his career there as well, I can only assume he's talking about other things that we won't mention here on the program. I can only assume I know what he's talking about, and if that is the case, again, disgraceful. And
Definitely
he should get out.
He should get out.
He should get out. He should get out.
Who's that, DJ?
Lookman.
Lookman,
What?
bro.
Oh, what, for Atlanta?
Somalia
Yeah.
of Everton, I think. Everton, right? Everton.
He used to play. He used to play in the Premier League. He used to be a good player. But,
We're going by the comments his manager said about him last night, mate. I think it's disgraceful, and what he's come out and said afterwards in his statement, I think states everything the player feels and how it's hurting him at the moment. And as I said before, he needs to go from there. And obviously, he's been facing other crap in that since he's been there. We all know what they are. And if that is a case, mate, leave. Just get out. You don't need to be in a place like that. Not good for your not good for your mental health for one. And just go to a club that will accept you and love you, for what you are. A manager's going to put your arm around you if you were to ever miss a penalty again. Your manager's going to put his arm around you. So yeah,
he had a good season last season, wasn't he? He had a really smashing season last season, didn't he?
He's a good player. He's improved.
Good player. DJ, anyway, sorry, D. Everyone smash that like button, subscribe. Yeah, my Chinese has turned up here, so I've got.
We all got to go in and watch the game. I haven't watched any of the game, but
big up to you, lot, bro.
Rally's teaming,
big up, bro.
knee over here, and we're still here. We just have to let you know, Kanachuku's Mecca's situation right now at Borussia Dortmund. It's not likely that we're gonna see him playing soon. But it looks like a comment from current Borussia Dortmund manager Nico Kovac. Kovac said that he's still struggling to recover fully from his I think hamstring, his injury that he suffered with Chelsea. So there's still more going on here. Dan, thank you very much. Much love to everyone that have come on to support this wonderful platform from beginning to now. And Riley, thank you very much.
But usual, and I don't mind delivering the closing message on today's show, if you don't mind me.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, people. So that's it for the show today. We are going to be back hopefully tomorrow, not later than what we've had today. Apologies about the lateness today. But we're going to end on this simple message. Don't bother turning back now. We got to fight for the club. We got to fight for the awareness. We got to fight for equality back at the club.
100%, bro. 100%.
In getting these sporting directors out of the change. Just change everything about this club. On that note, people, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're out.
Absolutely. Thank
Peace,
you
everyone.
very much. Thank you very much, Tyler, for that. I love it. Love it from you. If you want to, like I said, we'll always end with David Coat. So David Coat, and then we end the stream with it. So I will play that here in a bit. I
love that. Man.
I love you guys love that track. So yeah, I'm gonna play what Tyler just said. Go for it.
Peace, everyone. Take care.
Hopefully tomorrow, not later than what we've had today. Apologies about the lateness today. But we're going to end on this simple message. Don't bother turning back now. We got to fight for the club. We got to fight for the awareness. We got to fight for quality back at the club.
100%, bro. 100%.
In getting these sporting directors out of the change. Just change everything about this club. On that note, people, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're out.
Very much. Thank you. There you go. That's from my playback. So you guys have to know anything I'm recording every thing that's being said on the platform. So guys, before we end, I always say Lil Desperados, guys.
Hang on to hope.
Hang on to hope.
So I end the stream Wait.
And on to hope.
Mr. Let me change my screen here before I end up with David Cook. I like this one from.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before we close, Villa just equalised. Tillermans with a goal. It's 1-1 now for Villa.
Okay, we end with it. Guys, enjoy your day.
Yeah. Yo. David Coot, what's the deal? What's your goal? Snorting lines out of bounds, man, you out of control. Messages to minors, bruh, that ain't right. You're the type of ref ruining the beautiful fight. Pickford went for VVD, tore up his knee, and you let it slide blind as a ref could be. Goodison's quiet, nah, that's delusion. You're the real reason for all the confusion. Coot's on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you fumble in the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot, it's Judgment Day. Talking trash about the Prem. Think you're the king, but you're just another pawn. Get off the swing. Atmospheric Goodison? Call that bad. Try walking in the cup. You'd still look sad. Got a grudge with Klopp. We all see the hate. You're bitter cause he's winning while you instigate. Your whistle's gone silent. Your call's all wrong. Fans chant your name, but it's not for a song. Coots on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you fumble in the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot. It's Judgment Day. David Coop better step to the side. The Prem's got standards you can't abide. Bad refs get exposed, it's not a surprise. Coop, you're the clown and the fans realize. Yeah. Yeah. David Coop. Yeah. Yo, David Coot, what's the deal? What's your goal? Snorting lines out of bounds, man, you out of control. Messages to minors, bruh, that ain't right. You're the type of ref ruining the beautiful fight. Pickford went for VVD, tore up his knee, and you let it slide blind as a ref could be. Goodison's quiet, nah, that's delusion. You're the real reason for all the confusion. Coot's on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you fumble in the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot. Yeah. Yo, David Coot, what's the deal? What's your goal? Snorting lines out of bounds, man, you out of control. Messages to minors, bruh, that ain't right. You're the type of ref ruining the beautiful fight. Pickford went for VVD, tore up his knee, and you let it slide blind as a ref could be. Goodison's quiet, nah, that's delusion. You're the real reason for all the confusion. Coot's on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you fumble in the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot, it's Judgment Day. Talking trash about the Prem. Think you're the king, but you're just another pawn. Get off the swing. Atmospheric Goodison? Call that bad. Try walking in the cup. You'd still look sad. Got a grudge with Klopp. We all see the hate. You're bitter cause he's winning while you instigate. Your whistle's gone silent. Your call's all wrong. Fans chant your name, but it's not for a song. Coots on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you fumble in the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot. It's Judgment Day. David Coop better step to the side. The Prem's got standards you can't abide. Bad refs get exposed, it's not a surprise. Coop, you're the clown and the fans realize. Yeah. Yeah. David Coop. Yeah. Yo, David Coot, What's the deal? What's your goal? Snorting lines out of bounds, man, you out of control. Messages to minors, bruh, that ain't right. You're the type of ref ruining the beautiful fight. Pickford went for VVD, tore up his knee, and you let it slide blind as a ref could be. Goodison's quiet, nah, that's delusion. You're the real reason for all the confusion. Coots on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you're fumbling the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot, it's Judgment Day. Talking trash about the Prem. Think you're the king, but you're just another pawn. Get off the swing, atmospheric Goodison? Call that bad, try walking in the cop, you'd still look sad. Got a grudge with Klopp, we all see the hate. You're bitter cause he's winning while you instigate. Your whistle's gone silent, your call's all wrong. Fans chant your name, but it's not for a song. Coots on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you're fumbling the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot, it's Judgment Day. David Coop better step to the side. Prams got standards you can't abide. Bad refs get exposed, it's not a surprise. Coop, you're the clown in the fans' real eyes. Yeah. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Like a champion, every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. Every step you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner. Stand tall in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout